broken drone. Empty factories rust just like our dreams. Jobs deleted by mechanical machines. Inflation's a fire that eats what we hold. Digital diamonds can't buy back our souls. Chained to the screens they built to enslave. No escape from the power we gave. AI whispers your soul ain't your own. Dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. Flirt with the fire of progress we made. Bought it back at the cost of our fate. No touch feels real, no voice sounds true. The future's here, but it ain't for you. We scream for freedom, sold for a bite. Fingers type wars, no one wants to fight. Robots laugh beneath synthetic skies. We're born as ghosts in this digital life.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. Good evening, another day. Another beautiful day here in the crypto world.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Just another beautiful day. How's it going, guys? Good evening, Chaos. Good evening, G-Dog in the house. So, guys, welcome back to another fun-filled evening of debauchery and chaos. You guys know me, of course, as a Crypto Otaku, and I host, of course, Crypto Chaos, the crypto show where you guys come for the news, but you stay for the chaos. Here you go again, guys. Oh, what the hell. Hello, Chaos. Hello, Chris Mala. F. Crypto Fauci. Yeah, yes, sir. Brave Harvey Freedom says, good afternoon, Chaos. Good afternoon. Hello, Chaos. Hello, Cliff. How you doing, Cliff? Fat Sonic says, I want all Asia to liquidate a grab and send this shit to zero. Damn. Damn. How are you doing, Fat? You feeling okay today? Ricky Ricardo says, hello, chat. Do you think Bitcoin eventually will decouple from the traditional stock market and the value will not fluctuate with gold, or either? Ricky Ricardo, yes, it'll take time. It'll take time. It always does. Just take its backseat. We'll come back to that eventually, right? Fat Sonic says, I'm scalping the lower time frames and fun times ahead, says Fat Sonic. Hello, says Crypto Quint. How's it going? Hello. That Sonic's already drunk. Fuck him already. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing?
Stupid.
It's only Thursday. We still have another day until, of course, Feed the Fire Friday. That's tomorrow, guys. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday indeed, A-Guy. We got Jules. Thank you so much for the Jules. 5 Jules. A treat for me. Thank you, A-Guy.
Jules for you.
Good Jules.
Jules, Betty.
All the Jules. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday. Give me that damn crown, says Jake. It is mine. It is mine, Jake. We'll talk about it later. All right. Let's get to it, guys. We got a lot of news today. There's a lot of hopium out there. There's some FUD, mostly hopium. Just be prepared for, of course, an entire night of hopium. Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you are not buying into all the hopium, just the kind of hopium that counts. I guess. What a lovely day. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. We're going to start here, of course, like we usually do with, of course, Bitcoin and the weather. How is Bitcoin holding up tonight? Right now, $73,118. Guys, we just came down from 73,500, touching that right before my live stream. Crazy. Bear's setting up shop now. Another new parallel channel in the works. Let's dive in and see where we're at now. Overall volume has cooled off, right? Again, we had the two biggest meetings already, the buy the rumor sells and the news events already, of course, happened. The biggest one happening yesterday. Look at this huge buy wall now at 72,800. What the F? What the F? Like I said, the overall volume has cooled down. We're at 9.2 billion right now against 8.5. Not the craziness we saw yesterday into $22 billion and all. Of course, that was continuing into the evening hours. That was insane. Pandemonium. Insane hopium. Yeah, that's starting to die down. Right? What we watched, of course, happen today and yesterday was just pure FOMO. This is all just FOMO. This is crazy. All right, let's take a look at the short time frame and see what we got going on. All right, as I mentioned, we do have the biggest buy wall right now sitting on the short time frames, right? 72,800. The bull's looking to get in a little bit more action there before, retesting possibly a lower level. We got to come back down there and at least retest that. We got to wait, of course, to verify if there's any, of course, legs continuing on Bitcoin these high levels in such a short period of time. We've only had been up here now, guys, for probably 2 or 3 days. We started the week at 62 and some change. Right now we're sitting at 72 and some change. We got to give it some time. The breathing room, right? Some breathing room. See if these prices can hold. I would say usually about 65% of the time, 70% of the time, they do not out the gate. It's going to take some time, capitulate a little lower, and of course, when that will happen, maybe next week, maybe slowly kind of sell off tomorrow, and then maybe inch our way in to see how the dust settles next week. But anyway, regardless of what I think, let's take a look at the order books and see what's going on here on the 12-hour time frame. Again, now setting up shop between 72,300 and about 70. It's probably 73.6. Not too bad there. We do have, of course, a new parallel channel bopping in and out possibly around this range. And again, the bears cannot keep us below 74K. We're coming straight for it at 75. There isn't too much here. They're trying to build it out. The strongest level of support they have, resistance they have built so far for the bears is about that 73.5. And again, 73.6 was holding so far. We weren't able to break that. We just attempted to retest that about an hour ago, right before my live stream. All right, looking at the weekly again, nonsense, absolute pandemonium, insanity, tons and tons of FOMO here. Short time period, half the week now, almost. It's like 2.5 days here, right down the middle, almost. One more 12-hour period will be halfway through the week here on the weekly, since the craziness started, right? So it, guys, it hasn't even been a solid 2.5 days yet, 2 days yet. We gotta wait this out. But anyway, $73,000 still in a bullish looking pattern here tonight on Bitcoin on the weekly. It looks like we are still starting to fill in the gaps here. A large, looks like a large position to possibly buy back down here at support at about 64,003, probably 64.3, right there on the dot. All right, everything else is still kind of building in here, and of course filling in the gaps as the bears just got wiped, right? They just got wiped, and we're filling all that gap in right now with new fresh orders. The one that we're attempting to hold is 68,000. That's kind of new. There's really nothing here to even keep us above 69. That's the scariest number in my opinion. Of course, going back to the previous all-time high in 2021. I don't like that number. All right, and again on the monthly, not really looking at anything particular here. It's way too early. This is way too soon. It's all just FOMO in my opinion. All right. So with that being said, the biggest takeaway still in the monthly is the golden pocket still holding at 62,000. Nothing really changed, right? We're continuing to add, and within the last 3 days, right before the breakout, right, we were still continuing to add to this level even lower than 62K. So don't get your hopes up too soon. It's still too early. All right, so with that being said, guys, it's definitely cloudy with a chance of showers, possible thunderstorms coming into tomorrow The end of the week. I've been saying this all week, even before the breakout. It's the same shit. If I were to put a possibility of a pullback coming into tomorrow, it is low liquidity tomorrow. Again, we're already starting to slow down. I would say it's probably going to be a likelihood of, I don't know, 60% possibility of thunderstorms, maybe by tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night. That's what we're looking at Bitcoin weather right now. It's mostly going to be cloudy tomorrow for the, chance of showers. We probably aren't going to give it all back right away, but we have to capitulate at some point. Tomorrow's a really good time to do that. The liquidity, of course, is slower on Friday. All right, guys, that's what I'm looking at on the order book. So come back here and see how the foreign market, of course, takes their final trading session. The Kospi yesterday. Quick little update if you guys didn't see this morning. The Kospi yesterday put in almost a solid 6% up. Again, only having 2 down days in the last 2 weeks, so not too bad for the Kospi so far. Still kind of printing sideways, looking pretty good here. Kind of rounding it off here on for the year. All right. So we'll get back to that again a little bit later. All right, let's get back to what's going on in the news, guys. We got to take a look at all the metrics. U.S. national debt currently sitting at 40 trillion. Yes, 53 billion. Looking at some of the poly market betting here. Clarity Act is now peaking up a little bit. We're up to about 26%. About 5 or 6% higher than we did start the week at. And then we do have U.S. blockade ends by December 31st at a 67% chance. That's not good. Who will Trump pick as the next press secretary? Scott Jennings or Anna Kelly? I don't know any of these people. Fed decision in September, still holding about 28% for a 25 basis point increase. All right, nothing else really to take away from poly market today. Looking at fear and greed for the stock market, come back down to rest at 52 in neutral. And look at crypto, guys. Boom, holding those high levels of greed so far, 2 days straight. Again, the stock market was just at 62, and now we're the only game in town that's currently sitting at that level of overall sentiment. I'm going to refresh because, again, some of the markets are starting to open as I speak. And now we're sitting at 72. What the hell?
Are you stupid?
And, of course, the FOMO and pandemonium continues. 673,300 on Bitcoin and still climbing. Crazy. 98.8 on the Dixie. Still trending downward. I want to see more pain. We did get a little bit of bounce today, right? It said 98.5. So hopefully we'll retest that tomorrow and lose it, as the whole entire world is still talking about this. Let's take a look at CNBC. Look at the same headlines. Possibly. Is it working?
When will then be now?
All right, there it is. Stock futures are a little changed after steep sell-off sparked by move higher on the Treasury yield. Spot best in the Treasury buyback operation could be larger, more than $4 billion, as he said. Could be as high as $8 billion additional per month. Treasury yields rebound, wiping out the decline following best in intervention. New higher bond yields can prove stumbling block for the stock economy, and those are just some of the headlines we have today. As Fed Chair Warsh faces a Fed independence test as Besant moves into the central bank's turf. And Japan also here in the news too. Japan headline inflation rate hits highest level this year as energy prices bite. And they still can't get a majority of their energy, again, as they normally get it through the Strait of Hormuz. All right, moving on. Let me get back with you guys in the chat, and then we'll get into bubbles. It's a lot to go over tonight. There's so much hopium. So much. I'm going to probably just go through random, of course, clicking through the news tonight. All right. Gotta cool off, baby. Fat Sonic. Yes, Scott's gotta cool off, man. Gotta cool off. Shilly, Red Dragon, Jake the Snake in the house. How's it going, Jake? Jake the Snake is out. Not so much the King of Ohio anymore.
Oh, hail the...
How's it going tonight, Jake? Fat Sonic says, Jake the Snake, hell yeah. Yes, it happened. It was funny, the waking up to the candle that hit my stop. Hope you're all right after that big move this morning, Fat Sonic. Thirsty Thursday, says Cliff in the house. Yes. Right after a Whiskey Wednesday. It was a good time hanging out with you guys last night on the Patreon. Thanks again for coming on out and supporting my channel. Fat Sonic says, but I killed it today. Nothing happened unless there's a quick squeeze that I'm tight to stop the longs. Gotta cool off, baby, says Fat Sonic. As a trader, all I know is we have a wider range now. Yeah, we do have a wider range now. Full moon around the 28th. Cliff, yes, let's go. Send it. Another full moon ahead, guys. The 28th. I think that's like the day after Jackson Hole. What are the odds? Oh boy, I think February, August. Yeah, August. Jackson Hole meeting, Fed next week. I'm pretty sure it's 27th. Just never give you what you want. Damn you, DuckDuckAI. August 27th to the 29th, the Jackson Hole Symposium is going to be taking place. Okay, so I'm not sure when we're going to get the skinny from him. Probably the last day, my guess would be, if it's what I remember. Anyway, what else we have here? Full moon around the 28th. Again, that's going to be during Jackson Hole's meeting, right down the middle there. Fat Sonic's is 69K. Ooh, stop it. Stop it. I'm done with that number. We don't want to talk about that number no more. I have 65,007 and 67 and 69 interesting places to see if we hold, says Fat Sonic. 78,000 big boy resistance. Yes, it is. We got to really get back above 82.85 to really break out on Bitcoin. I'm only positioned if Asia does a little weak squeeze, or I'm stopped out at the last 1 hour candle, basically. Yeah, they've been coming back. Asia's definitely been coming back. Good evening, Chaos. Good evening, Strawberry Dragon. Speaking of Asia, our Asian correspondent in the house, Strawberry Dragons. How you doing? A favorite flavor of dragon this evening? As we all just sit around and eat the popcorn. Yeah. 73,400 on Bitcoin, still climbing. My God. Before market's not even open yet. We still got 15 minutes until the Cosby starts trading. Fat Sonic says we're going to definitely go to 49K. Really? Oh, really? Okay. One Green Day candle goes into the max. I'm not bullish as Fat Sonic. I'm not shorting either. Yeah, you probably don't want to short Bitcoin right now. It could still rip leagues higher and then come back down to correct. Brave Army Freedom says the bigger question is whether Trump is having to find a new press secretary. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's what we saw in Polymarket too. How you doing tonight? Brave Harming Freedom, the man with the most freedom in the chat. I'm working my way there, man. Braveheart, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stop eating popcorn. It's too exciting. The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last. 73,400 still on Bitcoin. Jake says, I'm the only true king of Ohio, and your mother. My mother? What's my mother got to do with it? Fat Sonic says, I can tell you about my mother. I can tell you that my Patreon is cheaper than a date with my mom. Yes, if you guys want to, of course, hang out with the Chaos Crew every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's cheaper than a date with your mom. Total lunacy is coming, guys. Yes, total lunacy is coming. All right. Where were we? Clip says the 27th could be that full moon madness again. Lunacy beginning. Jackson Hole started Jackson Hole. I'm right there with you, Cliff. I feel it in my bones. Fat Song says when I make the profits yesterday, I'm allowed to make 1 or 2 dumb moves. Okay. Well, hopefully you didn't make any of those dumb moves today or yesterday. All right. Total lunacy, guys. Let's take a look and see how the bubbles are holding up to the lunacy as well. Going into next week. Holy crap. Everything's just a solid 12% on the month. Wow. Still up doing about a 4% damage here on average with the top 1 and 200. Down a little bit from yesterday's craziness, right? We had about 6% on average on every asset. You can see here that everything's still in the green outside of maybe, the humanity, right? It's still down 8.5%. No one seems to care. EHEX down 7.5% as well. And we've got Genius down 5.7%. We got Zano. These are the top 100. Damn it, 200, not the 100. There's nothing really down here in the top 100. I think humanity might have actually just lost the top 100. It's continuing to bleed. It probably did that probably at the beginning of the week. Yeah, it's continuing to bleed. It's 162 now. But ready to lose the top 200 soon. All right. Anyway, getting back to the top 100. That's why we're here. Meme core is the only thing really oversold today. Not even oversold in a single day, I guess technically. 5.8% off on meme core today. It's the only thing oversold with Trump coin. 5% off on Trump coin. That's it. And a sea of green. That is all the pain you have. Pump.fun has done the best today. 25.7%. How are our memes doing, by the way? Let's see. I took a look at my meme bag in a minute. Okay, they're holding on in there. What about that what if, bro? $11 million market cap. It's supposed to go to $1 billion, man. It's going to $1 billion.
Stupid.
I tracked that just for fun. All right. Let's see what else we have here on the Top 100 here on the weekly. The biggest movers on the weekly. Everything is green. Not a single ounce of pain here on the weekly. Nothing oversold on the monthly as well. Canton is the only thing we have that's even close. 21% off on Canton. Still continuing to bleed on the weekly and the monthly. That's about it. That's about it. In the monthly, yeah, it's still up 2% on the week, on the month. On the month, it's still bleeding. Okay, top 200 here. Looking at the on the monthly. Or the daily. Oh my gosh. The daily. Only thing I'm really pulling back here is the humanity. Okay, we already went over that. Humanity token is also the one of the few assets oversold here, still in the top 200 with Cash Cat and Tag. Genius is down 19% as well. UB almost in that oversold range. So you got 3 or 4 assets right here in the top 200 in the weekly. On the monthly, where's some pain? Show me some 30%ers, guys. 30%ers. Just build on, and that is it. Just build on. The meme coin down 35%. Who cares? Hopefully you don't have any significant amount of money in or wealth tied to meme coins right now, guys, because it doesn't seem like they're getting any attention whatsoever. Let me know if there's any in the chat. It doesn't seem like anyone seems to care. Everyone's chasing the big boys, guys. Like, how about Bitcoin up another, I would say another, what, 5-10% today, right? On Thursday, another 6%. Going from Wednesday to Thursday, and then of course yesterday was a big move. We had about 9-10% on Bitcoin. Actually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. About 10.1% or something like that on Bitcoin. Ethereum still killing it, guys. Still killing it. Insane. I think this one's probably been on the average the biggest mover out the gate. 11% up on that first move. Actually 12 on the first day. I think it was like 12% on the first day on that Wednesday pump. Thursday now. Thursday, not so much. Not so much. Wednesday into Thursday, we're looking at 6%. So about competing with Bitcoin. Did of course outperform Bitcoin on the first day. Not so much on the second day though. Still looking like it wants to reach, man. 73,500 just hit again on BTC, guys. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get into some fun, exciting 1-minute charts action now. Holy crap! It's been a minute since we had this kind of action going on, guys, in crypto. I feel like we're in a mini bull market. How long can it last? I got my popcorn here. Oh, maybe long enough. Maybe long enough. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Hold in there. We got a lot of news to cover. I don't know why I'm messing around. Okay. Looking at the 1 minute on Bitcoin. 73,600. Waiting for that 74K pop. We already hit 73,900 on a wick so far. You know we hit that on Binance. Oh, yeah, we did. 73,900. There it is. All right, we'll come back to here in a minute. We're going to take a look and see what else is going on here. Again, guys, there's nothing oversold. There's no pain. Where's the bottom? It's probably already in. Probably already in. We're still going to probably come back one more time, sweep the lows, yada, yada, yada. But the odds are now we probably have already seen the bottom. If we want to bring a black swan into this, it's possible we could see maybe just one final bottom. Maybe $1,000 or $2,000 lower than we've seen before. Who knows? And who probably cares? Again, not financial advice, just my 2 cents.
I'd buy that for $1.
60% dominance on Bitcoin, of course, today. It's the second time this week we have touched it. And yeah, you know, seller has
this entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. It's not 60% dominant.
Oh, but
which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
And of course, this one.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
You know it. You know it. Avid fan of my show. All right. Let's take a look and see what's going on with CoinGlass. CoinGlass. All right, let's take a look. Damn. Price today is finally coming up to meet the amount of it on exchanges a little bit. We're seeing a little bit of a drawdown here now, returning to about 2.5 million. I'm excited to see how the weekends and the amount of Bitcoin left on exchanges. Guys, don't forget, there's only 2.5 million left on exchanges. There's 60 million millionaires on the planet. And if all of them wanted to go out and buy a single Bitcoin, not any, only 2 of them could. Only 2 million could right now, realistically. All right. Again, guys, don't fade this. Get a piece of the pie before it's all gone. And also, I haven't done this in a while. Got me thinking today. I mean, I'm already pretty much retired. You guys know that. Again, I don't like to flaunt it, but it's the truth. When moon, right? When moon. For some of you guys.
When will then be now? Soon.
Well, I haven't done this in a long time. Probably, I haven't done it this year, I don't think. This is when moon. So if you guys want to kind of guesstimate what your retirement date is, your moon date, as it is of course called, when moon. You can also do that with your Bitcoin as well, your Bitcoin stack. You put in the amount of Bitcoin that you possibly could have here. Doesn't matter the amount. You can put half a Bitcoin in there. You can put 2.5 in there. You can put 6 in there. Whatever the hell you want. 2.65 in there. I don't know how many Bitcoin you have. Your desired salary per year. So you want to retire on 100 grand every single year, paid out, of course, out of your stack, and of course off the appreciation of your assets. 73,700 right now, guys. And still climbing, by the way. All right. Annual USD supply increase. I usually leave this alone. And then you also have the annual appreciation of Bitcoin, which is somewhere realistically around 30%. Sailor, of course, decided something like 35. So you can, of course, add or subtract that in there. If you want to be more conservative, you can go lower. If you want to be more optimistic, you can go higher. All right, so you have 2.65 Bitcoin, right? I don't know if you do or if you don't. Then you could probably already retire. Let's take a look and see. You're close. Your moon date is about 2031. Right? And so if you can say, okay, I'm going to live in a different country, or maybe I'm going to live within my means, or I'm going to live, with a roommate or something, or maybe you want to like bring this down. Maybe you can live off of 50 grand. When is your retirement date? If you have that amount of Bitcoin, it's going to happen in 2028. That's your predicted time frame. You can also change on the app. It's actually cooler. There's not an app, but on the mobile version of this website, it actually gives you the option to change the prediction model you want to use. If you want to use like Plan B's, stock to flow model, or you want to use against the rainbow chart, or you want to use against the power law model. Those are all options you can of course play with over there. I do like to talk about this one. I've actually gotten a few friends to at least pay attention to Bitcoin when I showed them these kind of numbers. It's fun. It's a fun little tool. And right now, guys, if you had a single Bitcoin and you wanted to retire at, say, $100,000, you're gonna be waiting a while, right? You want $100,000 a year for the rest of your life, paid out in Bitcoin, with the annual appreciation. I would just leave that. You're gonna be having to wait until maybe 2037. That's not that bad. Especially if you're still young, you're still working, you're still, applying more and more assets to your portfolio. Could be sooner than that even. You just never know. All right, and it gives you an estimated, of course, how much your Bitcoin stack will be worth at that particular point in time. It'll start drawing down. It even shows you how much your single daily draw. You'll be able to draw $1,000 a day. Then, guys, it's just kind of hopium. But I haven't talked about it in a while. And you guys, of course, need to start thinking about your future. I know I already have. I already planned it out years ago when I started this journey in 2020. All right, let's get back to it. Market cap Bitcoin right now on crypto assets is insane, guys. Look how far we've come in just a short amount of time. We're almost into $300 billion added into our market cap, and total crypto market cap is now almost at 2.5 trillion. 2.5, I mean, pinch me. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
We started the week, guys, under 2.2. 2.18, 2.19 at the beginning of the week. Now we're sitting at almost 2.5 trillion. 2.5 trillion freaking dollars. $300 billion in just 2 days. 2 days. You know how fast this is going to go? Once clarity's passed? Boy, I got a lot of hopium for you tonight, guys. You don't have enough hopium. You're not bullish enough, right? Oh boy, I gotta be careful with that word. Okay. Let's get back in the chat, catch up with you guys, and then we're gonna get into some more. Bitcoin's now at 73,800, continuing to climb. I cannot look away. Guys, tonight. It's gonna be that sort of evening. I made 1.5 said Fat Sonic, 1.5 something. 1.5 dumb moves. I don't know what you're referring to earlier. Fat Sonic says, I don't buy the stuff they do the spot watch list. If they hit my price targets lower, if I believe there's always going to be a new coin in the shit coins. 100%. Always going to be a new coin. There's always a bigger fish, right? Always. What if we all bought some shite gems and then lost our buttholes on them? That happens to someone every day, Jake. Every single day. All right. I tend to think this is a bull trap. Still, me too, man. If I'm right there with Easy. Easy was in my Patreon. He just showed a little trap box with the stick, right? And there's a chunk of cheese underneath it. And I'm like, don't fall for the cheese. Everyone's like, don't fall for the cheese. Don't fall for the cheese. But yeah, I do love, of course, when shit moves. It's exciting, but you don't always have to do something, guys. Make sure you know that, right? Again, 2 things you learn in crypto, guys. Patience and pain. Patience and pain. Keep, of course, your head on a swivel. Fat Sonic says, I like my 4 hour and 1 hour to play in shop, 49K. You still calling for 49K. Fat Sonic, you crazy bastard. There's 1,000% a bull trap and just an inverted head and shoulders playing on out, says Jake the Snake. Daily, the 51K. Jake's calling for 51K now. You come down, man. You're all over the place. You said 49K this morning, now you calling 51. Come on, Jake. And you wonder why I hold this precious crown of yours. Yes. All right. For funsies, I'll just make a prediction for fun, says Fat Sonic. I'm still leaning towards a possible sweep, and maybe we get close to 55. Maybe I think it's going to stop the pain. Probably 57, 58. We already seen. 80 cent XRP. Let's go, Fat Sonic. It's kind of hard to look at that now. Every time we go under $1 or around $1, Ripple just steps in and buys more of their coins. $1.27 now on XRP. Not too shabby. That's a 20% increase, 26% increase, something like that, since this whole thing started at the beginning of the week, right? Insane. This is Tuesday move to now. At the peak, we're looking at 35%, 26 still holding. Crazy. Let's see. Jack Snake also got this little one for you here.
Madam, how like you to play?
What the hell?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Does protest too much, yes. What the hell? Oh, jeez, guys. All right. What else? The ladies does protest too much, yes. Bull trap for sure, says Danny, also in the chat. All right, I'm just going to ask you guys in a poll. You keep bringing it up. All right. Are we in a bull trap? Yes or no? Just simple yes or no. All right, I'm still eating popcorn. It's too exciting. 73,700. When will it end? When will it end? Probably going to return down here soon. Still bullish, though, even if we hit 73.2 back again. In short term. We do have the opening, yes, happening right now for the Kospi. We got to take a look at that, see what's going on with South Korea then now. They are open so far, a little bit in the red, 1% so far down in the red at the Kospi so far. We'll keep an eye on that as of course time goes on. 73,700 on Bitcoin. Cheer Bitcoiners, how's it going? Paul in the house. How's it going, Paul? Good evening. If you're the Paul, I think you are. There's so many Pauls. Well, the real Paul, please stand up. Geez, how's it going, Paul? Cliff also saying, what's that with that retirement moon date site? Yes, it is Wen Moon. W-E-N. Like, of course, our Asian friends. Wen Moon. Just type in Wen Moon on Google, right? And you'll see it'll be met with observable HQ, observable HQ, and that's where you can, of course, start your moon date, right? And you could kind of play with this. I know a lot of people don't own all just at Bitcoin. I get it. I have a big stack of Bitcoin I'll never touch, but others, maybe you can kind of guesstimate. Say you have a $100,000 portfolio, right? Right now, that's probably worth about 1.25 Bitcoin, right? And then what's your desired, maybe you can live off $60,000 a year. Again, just kind of playing with this. I love it. I haven't showed it in a long time. Used to be one of my constants at the earlier days before the last bull run anyway on my channel. And we're looking at annual supply increase. We'll keep that. That's of course the US dollar increase over time. Inflation, it's more realistically somewhere like 12 to 15, so it's probably good there. Annual Bitcoin appreciation rate, again, it's probably going to be closer to 30. Again, this is year over year. Obviously, we're going to have like a 200% move on a single year. You're going to break that down to 4 in the 4-year cycle. That's what that, of course, means right there. Annual Bitcoin, of course, appreciation rate. And then, yeah, we're taking a look at 2036. If you have a stack right now, roughly around 1.25 on Bitcoin. You have in some similar assets. Maybe you can kind of play with that there, but again, this is strictly just for Bitcoin, of course, prediction on your moon bag. All right, looking at 73,900, still wicking up there, guys. Wow, still reaching. It's still going in a bull flag too. Holy cannoli, continuing to go. All right, let's get back to more than I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Yes, Wen Moon. It's hard to forget. Wen Moon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Yes, sir. Retirement soon. Retirement for me now. All right, all right. Okay. Can you put Rob as the answers to choose from in the poll? What was the poll again? Are we in a bull trap? Did Rob trap your capital? How about that? Geez, Bears get Rex as flat smack. Yes, yes. We haven't gotten the news yet, guys. Holy crap, we got to get to the news. I'm gonna have to speed run this now. Okay. 8:30 already. Bitcoin's still holding me back from getting into the news. All right, we're living through the news. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart is still in, of course. Bitcoin's roughly dead territory. Basically a fire sale. You know the drill. Still the same. Even with this big pump we just recently had, it didn't matter. We're still oversold to hell and beyond on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the top assets by market cap. Again, Bitcoin just broke above Meta. It's been a while since we did that, and heading towards Saudi Aramco. We haven't been above Saudi Aramco or Broadcom or SpaceX or even TSMC, Amazon, Microsoft. It's been like a year or two since we have been in the top 5. I think it's been like 2.5 years, honestly, on Bitcoin being in the top 5. Possibly soon, possibly soon. Right now, the market cap of Bitcoin is almost at $1.5 trillion. Insanity. Such a short period of time. Guys, don't forget we don't have the Patreon. If you are not a member, please consider it. We have, of course, like to have a lot of fun on the channel, and we do, of course, have even more fun on the Patreon live, of course, with your questions, and you never know where the night's going to take you. We're going to have another fun one tomorrow night, of course, after the live stream, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's get into some of the news. It's going to be a completely random hodgepodge of hopium. Here you go. I hope you're ready. It's just mostly opium. I got a couple pieces of FUD in there, but I couldn't really find any FUD. I was really searching too. Bitcoin price reaches 72,500 right now, sitting at 73,007 as the U.S. issues economic D-Day threat to Iran. That's what we opened up to in the morning this morning. Trump, of course, calling for epic economic fury against Iran. The largest, the biggest, the greatest, of course, economic disaster could be happening to Iran here shortly. Bitcoin builds on the highest level in 11 weeks to hit 72,500 on Bitstamp. U.S. bond markets yields are volatility after President Trump threatens economic warfare with Iran. And yeah, we actually seen a pullback in all the other markets except for our asset class. Still FOMOing into Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin breaks above 200-day moving average for the first time since November above the, of course, the top two, the 200-day moving average. We were talking about that last night. Again, nothing too crazy, just another day in crypto. All right, we did, of course, just briefly get above it. And don't forget, we also are briefly above that sell-off from getting close to the 300. The 300 would be getting into a couple months from now. We're going to have, of course, 365 days below that sell-off range from October. So don't forget, we're still hanging around that level. We're just barely above it right now. Will she hold? Will she hold? Where is it? Where is it? One of these charts is not like the other. Gotta be this one. Time frame, yeah. One of these time frames is not like the other. There we go. We can see how we broke out from this last range here. Still on, of course, the downward spiral from 1010. We could still retrace back down to it, but we may have just gotten squeezed out. This might have been just it, guys. We just did it before the end of the week. We were waiting for that now for the last 3 weeks. I've been talking about it as we inched ever so closer to that range. Yeah, we have not gotten above it until now. So it's possible some of this does stick, of course, around after this big move this month. Bitcoin has now gained 13% since Wednesday. The U.S. Treasury Department announced it would at least double the size of liquidity support buybacks to longer dated Treasury securities. And of course, we officially went over $40 trillion in U.S. national debt. Crypto short liquidations passed 3 billion mark as Bitcoin price nears 72K. This afternoon while I was heading to my appointment, and you guys know what happens when I take my appointments. This shit always happens when I take my freaking appointment. And so, yeah, we did see, of course, massive liquidations in all crypto. 2-day crypto short liquidations now hit over 3.1 billion. This is the largest short-term liquidations we've ever seen in crypto. The largest. I shared that with my Patreon again just this afternoon. Let me show you that over here. Where did we put it? Crypto news. I think I dropped it in there from Ash Crypto here on, of course, Crypto Twitter. $3 billion worth of shorts were liquidated in the past 24 hours. The largest short squeeze ever in crypto's history. Bears getting wrecked. Bears getting wrecked. Look at this. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Hype, BNB, all just got wrecked. Love the doom for the Bears. All right. Let's continue. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh pledges price stability as Treasury doubles debt buybacks. Again, just kind of continuing the overall narrative that Scott Bessent, of course, been pushing since yesterday. That's, of course, we're going to be continuing to print more money and, of course, buy back more of our debt. U.S. double the size of buybacks. We already went over that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Warsh keeps the focus on 2% inflation target, but don't forget, they have a scale now. It's not just too flat. It's 2, 3.5, 2.6, 2.9, 2.9.96. It's a scale. So it literally can just be 3%. 2.99%. All right, whatever, same thing, different thing. Same thing, different day. Okay, whatever. Bullshit. So the centralized exchange volumes now hit 32-month lows, while the decentralized exchange spot market shares now reach all-time highs. Combined, centralized exchange volumes now reach fell 23.9% to a 3.76 trillion in July, the lowest level since November of 2023, as DEX spot markets now share climb to a record 19.5%, and real world asset perps hit $460 billion. We're getting a lot more focus, of course, on DeFi. I do love, of course, to see a lot less of that centralized activity and more of the decentralized activity in our space. Do love to see that. And maybe another, again, positive reason to be holding, of course, Uniswap. The biggest DEX. All right. Most Americans say that Trump's family's crypto investments are not appropriate. This is a poll. It's an opinion piece. 1,166 Americans were polled. 63% of those Americans said, of course, they did not feel comfortable with, of course, Trump family's crypto investments. And, I agree. I agree with the normies on this one, right? I think that it's not a good look. I said the same thing when World Liberty Financial came out with all their bullshit. And, of course, when Donald Trump came out the gate on the first, before his first day, before he was inaugurated with the Trump coin, all the Solana memes and all, of course, the NFTs and all the bullshit leading up to this last year. Yeah, I think it's, I agree with the normies on this one. All right, it's just an opinion there. Justin Sun, you guys love him? You guys hate him? Maybe you guys just hate him. Probably.
What are you, stupid?
Justin Sun's back in the headlines again. It's a partial court win against World Liberty Financial's lawsuit. He has a lawsuit against everybody. He does. Because he gets himself all, invested in all these assets, and then he makes a stink about it, and then he, begs for some sort of, appropriations, and then he just moves on to the next thing. We've seen him do this time and time again. Here we go. Justin Sun said on Thursday, a federal judge rejected an effort by World Liberty Financial to move all his claims of private arbitration, marking it the latest development in the legal dispute within the crypto project World Liberty Financial. Sun said on X post that his individual claims will remain in open court following a hearing in California federal court. He said that the judge would reject World Liberty Financial's World Liberty's argument that claims of all connected to his companies must be arbitrated. The parties were instead ordered to meet to determine the company related claims should remain in court or whether they should proceed through arbitration, which usually he, of course, settles through arbitration. We've seen him do that with XCN too, and of course all these other damn companies he's been messing around with for years. All right, moving on. He loves to, of course, blackmail people too. Treasury buybacks could set up Bitcoin's next move towards $180,000, says a strategist. A lot of hopium today, guys. Just keep it real, man. This is just a big old piece of hopium. All right. Who said this? Mark Connors, a long-term bond market investor. Mark Connors sees routine government bond buybacks improving liquidity and bringing Bitcoin's next rally even closer. We're getting into the predictions that we had at the beginning of the year from the big banks. The 180K was one of them. Citibank, Standard Chartered, JP Morgan, Bank of America, all calling for around 200K at the beginning of the year for Bitcoin by the end of this year, which is still asinine, but we still saw it at the beginning of the year, and we're still continuing to see that now as the FOMO hits the markets again. All right. Anything else to take away from this? We want to show that the bond yields do not reflect underlying fundamentals, Bessent told CNBC. We have a big toolkit. A big money printer. That's about it. This is the first tell, Connors said. He expects the Treasury purchase to grow as the government faces challenges, including finding buyers for its debt. It is definitely having difficulty finding buyers for its debt, as everyone else is now offloading a lot of their own fiat currencies onto the blockchain, and of course trying to derail the dollar, where it is, of course, the central banks around the world are stocking more gold than they are dollars, and of course the biggest effort ever since 2008 crisis. And of course the BRICS nations were created off the 2008 crisis, and here we go again. This is why Bitcoin was made in the first place. Moving on. Bitcoin could attract more buyers or fast money is washed out, says Lynn Alden. It's been a while since we had Lynn Alden in the the headlines. Macroeconomist and author Lynn Alden has said that the sentiment for Bitcoin has been low in recent months. There are not a lot of downside catalysts for the asset left. I've been saying that since the beginning of the year when we hit $2.2 trillion in total market for the overall crypto asset class. I said that in February, and I continue to say it today. There is nothing left to take. The market cap's only 2.0 trillion. There's nothing left to take. It's the same circle jerk, around $200 to $500 billion back and forth in the market cap. There's nothing left to give. We shook out whoever's going to be shaken out, and we are moving on. Alden's comments come after Bitcoin shot up this week. The leading cryptocurrency was recently trading around 72,600. Right now, sitting at 73.7, still reaching. After reaching 72,890 earlier on Thursday, be almost every metric, Bitcoin is near the low end of the valuation and sentiment range, Alden said. Even relatively small upside gains at this point could attract new types of buyers. Once people see that the chart doesn't look bad anymore, you can get the technical traders coming back in. If you get for momentum, say months from now, you can get the momentum traders back in. And then, of course, you have the FOMO buyers back in, and then you have retail. And it'll be too late for retail at that point. Bitcoin shot up as, of course, all the things happened this week. Yada, yada, yada. You have any other quotes from Lynn on here? Not really. I think that's pretty much it. All right. Oh, yeah, we have one more. Alden also added that when Bitcoin isn't necessary but out of the woods yet, hard assets like Bitcoin that are under-owned will come out winning over the long run. Yes, sir. All right, moving on. Coinbase CEO Clarity Act would prevent another FTX collapse. And this one's interesting. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, he voiced a very strong support for the Clarity Act as proposing the U.S. crypto regulation bill, stating that it would prevent another FTX-style collapse. He remarks that shared the Via Watcher Guru X account underscore a growing consensus among industry leaders that clear federal oversight is essential for market stability. Of course, investor confidence wrapped up in that in a nutshell as well. I agree. Okay. Bitcoin's jump above 72,000 sets a bullish golden cross. Another piece of hopium here for you. Another golden cross pattern. It's not really going to matter anyway. Bitcoin's improving momentum could produce a golden cross, but still the rally still faces an important test. Can she hold? Can she hodl? Potential crossover comes as Bitcoin trades above 71,000, having gained more than 12% over the past week. Over the 200 SMA. The price typically rises before the crossover occurs. There's just a lot of hopium tonight, guys. Just a lot of hopium. All right, I'm over it. U.S. debt tops $40 trillion, stoking debate on what it means for Bitcoin. Another analyst says that $40 trillion debt milestone could bolster Bitcoin's long-term use case, even as Treasury yields, dollar strength, and liquidity remain near key term drivers. As federal debt tops $40 trillion for the first time ever. It's one of my favorite things to share with you guys every day is how much money are we going to print until the whole thing breaks and collapses. Whole house of cards. All right, so the debt milestone coincided with the Treasury's move to calm a bond sell-off that pushed the yield long terms to their highest level since 2007. What a glorious, beautiful number that is. Setting up this great, guys. Setting this up great for, of course, another recession. Treasury Scott Besson said that Wednesday the department would double buybacks 10 to 30-year debt to at least $4 billion. Again, up to $8 billion. How many times am I going to read this? Treasury buybacks and add another potential Bitcoin catalyst, while Bloomberg and other attributed elements to Bitcoin's rally to optimism over the friendlier U.S. crypto policy following the President Donald Trump's meeting with the industry executives at the White House on Wednesday. Market analysts pointed to the Treasury and broader fiscal conditions as additional factors. Trend Lab founder, chartered marketed technician J.C. Parrots, what the hell of a title that is, pointed to the Treasury's move to increase purchases of long-term government bonds. He said, if the market believes the government is going to push back against rapidly rising long-term rates, then they can change the math for everything else investors own, including Bitcoin. BitUnix analyst Dean Chen offered another view saying that the debt milestone is not inherently bullish for Bitcoin. Whether it is actually becoming a new reserve asset remains to be seen, but as concerns around fiat currency debasement grow, it will definitely stand out as a more straightforward protective instrument alongside more traditional assets like gold. All right, we're going back into those debates, and we always do that when we get back into hopium and, of course, FOMO. All right. Anything else to take away from this? There's a lot coming out. Even Samson Mao had something to say today. On historic Bitcoin rally, Samson Mao comes out and says the market smells the blood. The sharks come out and smell the blood. Yes, sir. Earlier this week, Bitcoin broke decisively out of the 6-week trading range, surging up 71,000, 72,000, whatever. Samson Mao had this to say: the market smells blood. The water is climbing into the Bitcoin boat for safety. Okay. Major catalyst. The move was likely triggered by the U.S. Treasury's surprise decision to expand, of course, their government bonds. Yeah. Same shit, different article. Literally. All right, guys, there's so much hopium this week. So much hopium. Elon Musk X is now exploring stablecoins to pay influencers and content providers. We covered this morning. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I've been saying this for years now, since we, of course, started investing into ZBEC last year. I would love to see. Getting these content creators like myself getting paid in crypto. Stable coins, it's the same as dollars. Doesn't really matter. But it does, of course, push the overall ecosystem. It'll be great for, of course, coins like Ethereum, maybe Solana, and a little bit of Sweet. But sure, why not? Do it. Get it done. Do something, Elon. You haven't done anything. You haven't produced anything. All right. U.S. CFTC chief puts staff on notice to create crypto regulations if Clarity Act fails. Another, of course, positive mention about the Clarity Act. And, of course, even if the Clarity Act does fail, that they're going to have something up their sleeve to, of course, entice investors to, of course, invest in crypto coming into next year. Because, guys, if we do not get Clarity to pass, and the SEC and the CFTC have no freaking plan, then what's the incentive for investors to really get in next year with $3 trillion, $6 trillion, $12 trillion, like going into the next 2 or 3 following years into the bull run? What's the incentive? There is none. They need, of course, confidence in the markets. All right, moving on. MiCA cracks down on the USDT in Europe, but no one cares. No, apparently not. They won't let Tether in to play. MiCA's European crackdown on Tether's USDT is entering a new phase. When Revolut and told European users they will delist its USDT trading pairs after August 31st, it became another of its long line of European platforms restricting access to the world's largest stablecoin as firms adopted requirements of the EU's markets in crypto assets MiCA regulation. All right, and obviously they want to, of course, have a stranglehold on their fiat bullshit as well. All right, that's pretty much why they've been, of course, pushing them out over there. Bitcoin's $73,000 push may hinge on ETF demand, says analysts. A lot of hopium, but they get a little bit of FUD. A little, just teeny sprinkles of FUD for the most part today. Just a sprinkle. I pulled out as much as I could. This is a little bit of FUD, but not really that much. Bitcoin also climbed the board. 73,000 right now, sitting at 73.7, guys. Still reaching. We just touched 73,900. Bitcoin short squeeze has accelerated the breakout. Nansen senior research analyst at Nikolai Sondergaard told Crypto.com News enforced short covering accelerated Bitcoin's rise through institutional demand and improved liquidity conditions had already given the market an upward bias. Bitcoin's move towards 70K reflects a combination of the forced short covering, renewed institutional demand, and more supportive liquidity backdrop. All right, any other quotes here we got? There's so much more crap to get into, guys. I got through maybe like 2/3 of it. I'm still going into a lightning round of news. When yields drop and the dollar weakens, risk assets tend to rally, and that's exactly what we're seeing here today. All right, Bitcoin's recent rally. Here's a piece, another sprinkle of FUD. Of course, coming from yours truly, Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff's not convinced the rally is fake in recent developments. Don't point to Bitcoin. And you know what? I kind of agree with him. To me, it just screams FOMO. But don't forget, we do have, of course, I just mentioned it, the dollar, of course, starting to pull back. Great for risk on assets and commodities alike. And I'm sure gold will do well as well. So shut up. Eat some bread, Peter Schiff. Okay. Bitcoin's surge above 72K once again is attracting investor attention, hasn't convinced renowned Bitcoin critic and gold advocate Peter Schiff. All right. He said recently on his X post today that Bitcoin rise above 72K is not a breakout, but a fake move. Schiff attributed to the sudden rise in Bitcoin's price to the U.S. Treasury Department's surprising bond buyback announcement. He stated, Treasury's move reinforced expectations of easing financial conditions, creating short-term optimism for the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin's rise above 72 is not a breakout, it's a false start. The Treasury's buyback announcement caught the markets off guard, and Schiff said, adding that Bitcoin investors have long believed that the looser monetary policies would boost both gold and Bitcoin. Schiff says easy money benefits gold, not Bitcoin. Damn. According to Schiff, expectations among investors is still partially true. While acknowledging the looser financial conditions and increased liquidity could support gold prices, Schiff argued that some of the effect would not permanently be permanent for Bitcoin. And again, I can't argue with him. Like, this is way too fast, way too quick. We need steady growth, steady growth, and we're still in a downtrend, right? And the big picture is, you know, we haven't verified. We're still in a downtrend, right? We haven't really broken out anything. We're still in a downtrend. So until we break out and actually break out realistically, we're still, of course, stuck on these guardrails. All right. So again, I kind of agree with Schiff in this one. It's one of the few opportunities, I guess. You might see me agree with them on, of course, the current price action. All right. Okay. Bitcoin ETFs draw 517 million in long day inflows since early May. So obviously the ETFs are starting to pick back up as well. What else we have? I'm trying to get through the news, guys. So much hopium. Bitcoin rally sparks debate whether Clarity Act is already priced in. I think this is kind of silly. Do you guys think in the chat that that Clarity Act is already priced in? I don't think so. We're still debating whether it's going to even get past this year. How can we say it's passed in, especially when the bear market still continues in a downtrend? It's just stupid headline there. All right. So a little bit of that, you know. Oh, you can see a little bit of sprinkle of FUD, of course, on top of a shit ton of hopium. A enormous feast of hopium today. I've got about 4 or 5 more articles, guys. I still got to go. I still got to get through this. Ondo executive says tokenization is following the same path as early ETFs. That's huge. That's bullish. If you guys haven't seen me show you the chart before, I have, of course, Bitcoin against the gold ETF. That little scribble right here is the gold ETF, right? That is the gold ETF on top of Bitcoin once the Bitcoin ETF was launched. So you're not bullish enough. No one's bullish enough, really. I mean, this at least takes us to maybe a bullish. If you just want to follow the gold ETF on these breakouts of accumulation of gold of Bitcoin ETFs. Again, the Bitcoin being the largest, the single best ETF launch ever in American history. Then yeah, we're probably going to see something like this sometime soon. 2036, we're looking at a conservative price target of about $1.3 trillion. Yeah, that sort of idea there. All right, yeah, that's the kind of crazy thing we're talking about there. And yeah, we do have Ondo's, an Ondo executive saying that the tokenization is following the same path as early ETFs. That's huge. That's huge. All right. What else we got? Anything else in the headlines? Elon Musk exploring stablecoins. Already covered that, and I think that's it. I think we finally caught up with the news. Holy crap, guys! What a crazy day it's been. All right, let me catch up with you guys in the chat real quick, and then we're going to go over to, of course, doom scrolling. Don't forget, we do have a channel, of course, store. If you want to check out the merch for my store, I have cool little things like this mug I drink out of every day, and like this mouse pad, and of course, many other things on, of course, my channel. If you like to want to bring a piece of the chaos home with you after the live stream. Don't forget, we also have the Patreon, which is also another place, of course, to hang out after the live stream is completed on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do, of course, have our Patreon lives, guys. We have another one tomorrow night. All right, let's catch up with you guys in the chat. What's going on? Is Bitcoin still chopping around 73,600 on Binance? Guys, only a $30 premium right now on Binance against the other exchanges. Starting to catch up. All right, let's see, what do we got? Oh my god. In a poll we had earlier, 16 votes coming in here on this one. Are we in a bull trap, guys? I asked you, and yes, 69. Oof, that number again, that number. 69% calling for a bull trap on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's looking like it. I think realistically, putting that number, that's what I said earlier when I looked at the weather, guys. 65% chance. I feel it is a bull trap. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Justin Scam. Justin Scums, Jake the Snake, of course, replying to a new Justin Sun article we just covered earlier. What was Justin Sun's lawsuit about Worthy Financial being able to burn anyone's tokens? Something like that. It's been what, like 3 months since that thing started? I forget. Fatsmack says, I'm rich. Let's go. Oh, jeez. XEN's gone parabolic. It was bound to correct at some point. At some point. Let's take a look at XEN for you guys in the chat as Jake the Snake just mentioned it. Not quite parabolic, but yes, we did see a little bit of breakout here, finally getting a squeeze, as most assets are going to get a squeeze. Again, it has not really come back at all this year. How about ZBAC doing a similar thing as well? They finally break out as well. I think some of the altcoins are finally starting to get the idea. Not Gwei though. Not Gwei though. Nope. Too small for this pump. Too small. Of course, too much of a shitcoin to be the part of this pump. Let's take a look. We're looking at ZBAC. That's what we're looking at. ZBAC. And well, yeah. I mean, it's got squeezed out now. It's got squeezed out now, guys. We could be really close to the bottom. I keep saying that every day. All right. Where else we at? 73,700 still on Bitcoin. I mean, trying to catch up with you guys in the chat. Los, how you doing, Los? Justin Sun started COVID. That is a wild prediction, my friend. I usually have a lot to do with the chaos. Oh my god. Cliff says, yep, I remember. What? You remember what? Easy what? Remember when Son of F XEN? Yes, that was cool. Yeah. He always has his fingers in everything. He also bought the banana so no one else could eat it but him. You gotta get into all that again. I still have my doubts that too many free tokens are given out. Yes, me too easy. 100%. I'm not invested in that coin anymore. I'm on to longer term, of course, holds. Stuff is still on discount, says Fat Sonic. It's better buying something that is appreciating rather than something that is a negative price discovery. Damn. Yeah, truer words could never been said there, Fat Sonic. Cliff says lots of free tokens. It just needed to wait around 2 years to sell, almost the second year. Don't forget to draw down those tokens against its users, guys. Market cap matters. Easy says like Miria, XEN, Jasmine, Nadix, etc., all gone to dust. Jasmine has a chance. Oh my god. Nadix, no. Miria, no. XEN, there's still a chance for XEN. Jasmine, no. It has a chance. It's fine. Nadix is done. Miria's done. Of course, unless they, build the project back from nothing and new investors and everything else, a new ticker, a new token, whatever, 2.0, like we've seen some other assets in the past. Talking about staking rewards, Cliff, but yeah, there was a Sun event. There was a year deep into the 2-year lockout. He's got 500 million tokens, locked out. Lo says I was supposed to get rich off of them, but instead my wife divorced me because I'm broke cryptard. Los. Damn, I feel you, crypto bro. I feel you. Hearts going out to Los tonight. Now you consequence free. Your consequence is free. What? Your conscience is free. Good night, fellas. Good night, Fat Sonic. Thanks again for participating with the chaos, my friend. Of course, my favorite childhood character. Fat Sonic from the 90s. The Bears still suck, says Fat Smack. Yeah, the Bears still suck. Yep, the Bears. All the Bears suck. Okay, Jake Snake says, I think we just hit the top of this push. I think we're going to go back down after tonight. Let's go, Jake. Send it. Let's go. Send it. I hope so. Cliff says, like, maybe a retard, a retail. What's the difference? Oh, my God.
You stupid?
I fell into that one. Like, maybe retail priced in clarity. Well, it doesn't really seem priced in. 100% Cliff. It doesn't seem priced in. I agree with you. It doesn't seem priced in at all. And none of the big, of course, venture capitalists feel convinced in that as well. Sounds about right. Little bull run edging right now, says Cliff. Or says Easy. You're not bullish enough, says Lowe's. Yeah, no one's bullish enough, guys. You're not all bullish enough. I'll talk too much. Yes. All of the talks. 69% for the simulation. You guys terrify me with the simulation. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Closet to the bottom, Otaku? What? Bottom gobbler Otaku?
What are you, stupid?
Claps to no hands, Taku. There you go, Jake. Market cap matters. Market cap matters. Yes, you know it. You know it. Bitcoin is always 50% of my portfolio, Taku. Always, no matter what, it's always going to be 50% of my portfolio. In the bear, that is 65, man. 65. 6-7 maybe today after the big breakout. 6-7. You know what? I'm gonna look now. Let me see. Let me see if I actually hit that 6-7 on my portfolio on Bitcoin. Let's see. Just for the lulz. Holy crapola, man. 30% up on your freaking portfolio in 2 days is insane. All right. Let's see. Oh, close. 65.7. Not quite 6-7, but 65%. 7. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Enough of the rough housing. Enough of the bullshit. Right. We're gonna get back into doom scrolling on X. Maybe a little bit of bullshit. Maybe a little bit of nonsense over here, of course, on crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter's back, baby. It's nothing but nonsense right now, guys. It's this hopium. It's just nuts hopium. 73,800. Bitcoin's going up forever, Laura. It's going up forever, Laura.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Yep.
Forever.
Right.
73,900 still approaching again at the foreign market open. Last day of trading for the foreign market open. Bitcoin's dead. So troll. Apple's T8000 Pro Max getting out of hand. Oh boy.
It learns and it helps develop any new skill for everybody.
Kill everybody.
No.
Yes.
Bad AI.
Oh my god. 8 billion to serve. We showed this one this morning. Michael Seller just passing out fries. All right, crypto bros down 95% from all-time high, and enjoying a 5% bump. It's more like 20% today. Come on. It's not that bad. Crypto market this week: spot buyers, crypto longs, crypto shorts, and President Trump. Any plans today? Yep. That's still this one's still floating out there. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Master strategy holders right now, now that they're only down 50%. A little too early to celebrate. The bull market is finally here, and honestly, the bear market wasn't even that bad. Bob, age 26. Yeah. It's just another bear. I love the smell of FOMO in the morning. Let's go. This is from, of course, my otaku brother from another mother, Samson Mao. Yes, sir. Anything else? U.S. Treasury Secretary, we're going to buy back a shit ton of debt. And, of course, Bitcoin moves. U.S. national debt, of course, surpasses 40 trillion. The wall at 74,000 is melting away. It's melting away. And we're getting close to breaking that tonight. Maybe. So if we keep pushing it. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. It's CNBC's Bitcoin. Yeah, Jim Cramer sold all his Bitcoin right before the pump. He did.
Incredibly, he knows Bitcoin and quantum, and I'm going to sell mine.
You are?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? Just on what he said?
well, he's the man.
Yep, that was at the beginning of the month. I remember that. We were in the morning. Don't you know? Pump it up. Everyone's saying pump it up. All of crypto Twitter is rejoicing. What the hell? I support the LGBTQ too. What the hell? Oh my god. Random shit. All right. Crypto investors, do not scan this QR code. Do not scan it. We have Lynn Alden on Bitcoin. The bottom is in. There's not a lot of downside catalysts left for Bitcoin. Of course, we already covered this in an article earlier. And yeah, that's her, of course, on the news. CNBC.
Be talking about the
we haven't heard from Lynn Alden in a long time.
Trade, especially when you see gold, for example, now surpassing U.S. Treasuries as the world's largest central bank reserve asset.
I think long term, yeah. I think some of these trades got ahead of themselves. I mean, last year, gold had that 2-year very strong run.
That is insane when you look at it on the chart. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but yeah, central bank reserves, of course, holding dollars, and of course, holding gold. Yeah, and don't forget the ones testing Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin now up 16% since Jim Cramer announced on July 31st that he would sell his Bitcoin over quantum fears. Oh no. All right, wait for a 42K back. Yes. Gosh. Oh my god. I'm still hoping for you guys. I'm still hoping, but I'm not realistic. I'm not realistic. 55K is as low as I will give you. And even then, I don't know. Ever since he started pumping that, it's been playing in my head for some time. What's this?
Honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
What the hell?
To get that.
Oh, geez. 73,900 again, guys. Tapping. 925. Here it is. Oh, boy. Let's get over here. We're going to have to look at the order books, guys. We're about ready to hit 74K. We haven't had this kind of stream in a while. Ooh, okay. Get back over here. We're gonna miss it. Did we tap it? What's left? This is the biggest sell wall the bears have for us for the rest of the evening. After this, it's 75.3. That's insane. Okay. Still the volume, man. Bump the volume up, man. Like 9.5 billion. Come on. We can do better than that. All right, maybe not. Maybe get stopped out there. There's a lot of activity happening right now. Let's take a look at the Kospi. How's the Kospi holding on? It's coming up now. That's good. Almost a full percent up. Again, we started today up down about 2%. So we'll take it. We'll take it on the Kospi. A little bullish this evening. All right. Anything else to go into, guys? That might be all we get. There's really no new news. This is all FOMO. Literally. This is a news-driven rally, and it's all FOMO. This is exactly what we're looking at. There's nothing else here. Admittedly, Bitcoin vibes right now are similar to 2022. Ooh, I like that comparison. Again, 2022, we still had a little bit, 15 to 16K. Right now, we'd be at like the run back up to like 19 that we're looking at. I'd have to zoom in there. I can't read that. Too tiny. Yeah, we're about 19 right now. 19,000, 20K? Okay. I can see it. The bottom might be in, guys. Stock money lizards. I love stock money lizards. I've been watching, of course, stock money lizards for, like 5-6 years. I don't even know anymore. Bitcoin pumping, stocks dumping. It's a weird correlation right now. Yeah, and the sentiment. Oh my god, guys, the sentiment. Holy crap. 72 in greed. Insanity. It's all FOMO. 73,950. $50 away. Tap on that door. All right, guys. Let's get into the normies. I think we're exhausted crypto news over here. Leo showing his portfolio. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Managing my $178 portfolio, yeah. All right, let's get to it. Google Trends. We're going to, of course, look at the normie searches tonight. We're $45 away from 74K. Let's see if Bitcoin's in the normie searches again. Yesterday, they got the highest grade I've given them pretty much the whole year since like March or January. I gave them a C+ last night. That was crazy. Of course, they searched a lot of political things related to, of course, the stocks and then Bitcoin. They actually searched for Bitcoin yesterday. I'm so proud of the normies. Golf clap. All right, let's see what they got tonight, guys. Let's see. You usually are distracted by three things: sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see if they're related to anything, in our sector. We grade them, of course, on the Google history. Normies, what we got today? Holly Rowe, Fever versus Wings, sports. Peyton Watson, BMW Championship. Chipotle BOGO, August 20th. Oh my god, I got my Chipotle, man. Buy one, get one Chipotle. What the hell? Even more recalls on food. We just had blueberry recall. That's still the same thing. Blueberry recall. Connor Kennedy, Russia wanted list. Tornado watch, of course, around the whole country. Eric Swalwell is still trending. Admin panel codes. Fortnite. What the hell? Well, very important stuff, guys. The normies, they just get it. $20 away, guys. $20 away from tapping it. $20. She's gonna hit it. Oh my god. Oh my god, just keeps on going. Remember we saw a similar thing in the beginning of July. We gave it all back at the end of the month though. And then this reminds me of August. Right out the gate in August. Salmonella is trending. Peru earthquake is trending. 2XKO, some sort of game thing. I don't know. Lizzie Borden, Taylor Sheridan, Dave Batista. Okay, I don't know. It's all mostly bullshit tonight. All right, Walmart stock. Ding, ding, ding. We'll give a little bit of credit to that, but yeah, they're gonna get an F- today. Yeah, there's nothing of value here. Not even looking up Bitcoin tonight, really. Bitcoin's seeing new all-time, or not new all-time highs, but highs we haven't seen since June, April. And no one's even searching for it tonight, but they searched for it yesterday. All right. So that's what we got for the, of course, normie searches today. And lackluster, of course, FFF. They, of course, fail. Looking at Bitcoin against the last 7 days. Last 7 days on Bitcoin. Look at that huge surge of interest right now, guys. Holy crap. Oh, wow. That was this morning in the pre-market. That is crazy. Foreign market continuing to, of course, pursue the FOMO. $20 away from 74K. Still. All right. Looking at, of course, Bitcoin versus Ethereum versus Doge, Solana, XRP. Whoa. Surge in interest. As again, it just broke 30% in 2 days. Just 2 days. So normies are definitely paying attention to XRP today. It even actually approached Bitcoin's search history in that time frame. That's rarely ever happened. So I've got to give, of course, credit where credit's due. Normies are coming back, guys. It may not just be, of course, a short-lived. This sort of thing matters, man. This maybe this short-lived, but I have not seen that in a long time. Last time we saw that, we can actually backtest this. I think it was like the middle of last year, end of last year, maybe. Let's do the last 12 months. Last time the XRP has intersected with the daily on Bitcoin. It's gonna be hard to see that curve there. Let me go 6 months. Maybe I'll find on the 6 month. Can I not? 90 days, the last 3 months. Never touched it. Again today. Look at this. Insane. All right. So I just can't look at that particular on the short time frames when it touched it within like, I don't know, an hour or a few minutes. But anyway, guys, that's looking pretty bullish for, of course, new capital coming into crypto today. And normies are starting to get interested in it today. You can definitely start to tell that. This is the first day so far I've even had to mention it. It's pretty new. All right, double check the Kospi as it's still holding a little bit of gains. Trying to hold a 0.1% so far or more. All right. Bitcoin sitting at 73,000, $40 away from 74,000. Really close. And it's about ready to break. It's about ready to go again. Another bull flag, another cup and handle at the top, and about ready to pop. 74,300 is the next stop, guys, on Bitcoin. Boom. Reaching. All right, where are we going else, guys? In the chat. Happy Thursday, Milk Money in the house. Thank you for, of course, bringing the chaos with you. All right, well, we also have grab him by the pico, says Los. If you rub its bottom, Gwei will pump. Oh, really? Let me try that for you. $5 away, guys. I can't get over there. It's $5, $7, $4 away from breaking out to 74,000, possibly as high as 74,300 next on the breakout. Look at that tight move.
Go. Tight. Yes, tight like a tiger. Yes. Really. Yes.
$2 away.
Like a tiger blood, man.
Winning. $2 away on Binance. All right. Okay, Pico yells and cusses. It's out this neighbor robbed for the fancy cars and Section 8 housing. Oh my God. What the hell? Los, you're not Gwei. You just have nice hair. Nunya, how you doing, Nunya? I know you and Los have a bromance going on. Oh, we started the wick, guys. There it is, 74,100. Boom. There it is, guys. Easy peasy. It's mine, Jake. It is all mine. I am the king of Ohio now. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Nunya says I made some cash with gold and silver today. Easy money for even junk and silver, broken jewelry. Where's Cody when you need him? Yes, with all the precious metals out there. Where's Cody? Yeah, where's Cody? He's busy, mate. Cody's always busy. Right. Let's see. What else we got here from Los? While the Bitcoin's breaking above 74K. Yeah. Whoa. You ready?
Don't you know I'm up?
I've already played too much. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for sure tonight. Los says, yeah, he's got another one too. What we got, Los?
Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Okay. Missile launch. Pshing. Ding, 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 ding.
Me explaining how meme coins work. Okay. 74,400 and reaching. Oh my god. Holy crap, guys. This keeps going. Jesus.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
74,800. 74,800. Almost 75K. My god, guys. Oh my god. Please stop. Don't come back. Oh man, this is how you feel when you've got you've got your feet in, of course, yeah, in and out of the market. Oh Jesus, guys, this is nuts. So suspenseful. When will? Well, how long will it last? Oh my god. Let's take a look with you guys in the chat. Happy Thursday again to you. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Leche De Niro in the house says Los. Milk money, yes. Leche De Niro. That's funny, my Los. Stupid Fiat Factory has been busy, says Milk Money. Happy Thursday to you as well. Hope you're having a great day, Milk Money. Let's get this moolah. Yes, sir. Oh, dude. I have to make a Milk Money little intro for you. At this point, that's a good one, man. Moolah. I can have some fun with that for sure. 74,800 is where we wicked to so far. 74,873 on Binance. Crazy. We're producing still a little bit of a premium on Binance, but it's come down to about 30-40 bucks. Let's get this moolah. He's jelly. Before I forget, I'm gonna add that to my list of notes. I'll get that worked on. I finally got to my jewels video. Let's see. Opening bell, fight, yes, ready. I want to do that eventually. I gotta do Kevin for Kevin War soon. 74,675 and still reaching. We gotta take a look at the order books here in a second. I want to add Milk Money, moolah. I'll get this moolah. Love, of course, the cast you bring to the channel. Thank you so much, Milk Money, for all, of course, of your support. Milk Money, yes, sir. All right, WTF, Quint, yeah, WTF. No way that's tea in the mug. No way. Shut up, Nanya.
What are you, stupid?
Conspiracy theory alert. Washington knows they're going to pass clarity, and now they're all buying. I mean, you could have said the same thing at the beginning of the year. I would have believed it. It's an orange drink. There you go. Orange drink on the orange night for Bitcoin. We need more cowbell. Yes. Need more cowbell. Oh, yes. That's a good one. I got to incorporate that too. Yeah, for sure into that. Need more cowbell. Classic. Yes, sir. Cowbell in the chat from UZ. Here we go. We're seeing a little bit of dumpage. Let's see. A pullback. Let's go to the order books and see what we're dealing with now. Is there any significant thing holding us back? The bears just keep getting wrecked after wrecked after wrecked. 75,000 flat. That's what we're standing at against right now. Overall, volume picking up a little bit, but not crazy. 10 billion against the 9 billion for the bears and the bulls. Let's zoom on in here. Man, we haven't had a fun night like this in a long time. All right, the wreckage they had today. Holy hell, guys. Look at where we started. Holy hell. Oh my God, wrecked after wrecked after wrecked. Trying to hold us back at 72, wrecked. Trying to hold us back at 73, wrecked. 74, wrecked. 75, most likely going to get wrecked. All right. Let's see. They are going to attempt to hold us back there. We have a large support at 73.2. It's far away. Nothing really holding us up here now. We got a bunch of little peddly stuff we've added to fill the gaps. 73K, looking okay. It's the strongest thing we have the heat map so far. possible longs coming in at 73K to continue to, again, get the momentum traders going to the upside. This is where dreams are, I guess, started to be made. 71K is the strongest level of heat we have. I mean, honestly, that 74 we just oh, that's resistance. Is this resistance now? Am I on an old version of this? 73,000 74K. Okay, 74,000. Something's not right here. We're not up to date. This isn't up to date. We're behind. 74,700. Still haven't built a single level of support that's really significant other than 73.2. 73.2. Yeah. That's about it. So it's still pretty early. Oh my god, it's still nuts, man. 74,300. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, if we want to pull back, we can still pull back and be bullish at 73,200. That's again where the bulls now have set up for support. Still would be, of course, considered bullish on the bull trend in the middle of a bear market and in the middle of a downtrend, nonetheless. For us to really break out significantly, we got to get probably back up to 75.80. We haven't been this high since, again, the fall down after the May sell-off. Took a while for that May sell-off to even start because we just kept reaching in May, at the beginning of May. Took to like the middle of May to really start to dump it. It was like the 14th, 15th. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, we got to get back above there. And then we're talking about 82, 85, right? That's realistically what we got to do to finally see some sort of a break in the overall trend. I mean, this right here is nothing. This is still only about 5% over trend. We gotta break out in a significant fashion. Again, we told you guys where this was going months ago. It didn't really like. I mean, it's still there, but it took a wild journey to get there. That peak possibly stops us out at about 77,000, 76,000, 75. That's close enough, and then maybe a retracement right back down. We test one more time, sweep the lows, and then we get a breakout right around the time that Clarity is going to get a vote. Been talking about this for how long, guys? How long? I still am holding my, of course, prediction. It hasn't been, of course, invalidated, and we, of course, had this idea on the chart for what, 3 months, something like that. All right. He's going to wake up with a headache, but a butt and a butt ache. Q, you're alive. What the hell is he? Now that's a Cosby drank. Orange drank. Robitussin and Jello pudding. What? Easy coming with a $2 super chat. Smack your bottom. It's smack your bottom time. You guys are not bullish enough as Bitcoin just broke 74,500.
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Oh my god, this absolute insanity tonight, guys. In the middle of the bear market, we get a bull market. Oh, jeez. Okay, Los is also still here. What do we got, Los? What is this? Crypto Clint's still here.
What you do to my drink?
Cosby drank. Cosby drank. Holy crap. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna get flagged tonight. Super Gway in the chat, Los. What is that? What is that? All right, 74,500 still. Oh my god. When will it end? When will it end? It's all 9:30 now, guys. 9:30. I'm supposed to be showing you guys where Bitcoin's going to be tomorrow. I can't do it on a freaking breakout like this. Holy hell. All right, I guess we can backtrack a little bit. It's just gonna bump all night, I guess. It is hitting resistance. We got a lot of chop back here, all the way back to the April breakout, right? So we're still testing some of that April breakout, and then of course a little bit of the climb back down, back at June. No, not quite June. May 31st, the end, beginning of June. June 1st. So there's a lot of history back here. In the short term, this is all local levels of resistance. Going all the way back here at the peak in March. On the first time we attempted to break out, we got, remember, denied. I remember hanging out with you guys after that February month. Man, that February pullback was brutal. Brutal in Bitcoin. Hitting that 60K for the first time. But yeah, so we got a lot of touches here. A lot of touches that, of course... but if we were to actually break above this and get back above 75K, where are we going to go next? Where's the next level of resistance? It's going to be right here, right there. It's going to be 78,300, roughly, give or take. If we get above 78 flat psychologically, right? Yeah, 78 fast, right there. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is on the 1 hour of the daily. How many times we touched it on the daily? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 20 times. About 20 times we touch that. We don't always also go back to the little island we were stuck on for like 3 days before we dumped it at the beginning of February, leading into February 5th sell-off. That was the only super bear that ever hit on my channel in the 3 years I've been doing this. So that was a fun and exciting day. All right, so yeah, this is exactly where I had predicted before of us smashing back up. Almost the same exact time frame. This is nuts. What are the odds? Simulation. Stop. Oh, stop it. I really don't want to see this play out, guys. This is just eerie. That's just scary. All right. I feel like there's a whale watching my channel. What the fuck? Or maybe I'm just, you know, reading a little too easy into it. I just follow the psychology of the markets. And of course, I show you guys where all, of course, of the resistances in the past. And I, of course, give you, a very good idea based on my experience in the crypto market. Okay. Yeah, cool. Cool story, bro. So again, my hope is, I guess, if this plays out like the simulation wants it to, we of course test this, I guess, at 77,000. Oh my god, when the hell did I even draw that for the first time? That'd be fun to find that video. Then we come down here and just scare the the bulls off one last time, but I don't even think we need to anymore. I think just having the announcement, it's just gonna play out anyway. Maybe we don't even need that. Maybe we've already, you know, I still think we might need it. We need a capitulation. Either way, we gotta see a pullback. This is still a really good place for a pullback. Between now and 78K, send it back down one last time. Maybe we get a higher low. Maybe we don't actually go all the way down to shake out one last time. Maybe we just hit the overall line. Again, we've only gone under this line like just briefly, like a few hundred or maybe 1,000 at most in terms of Bitcoin's overall price action. This is the lifeblood of crypto, or Bitcoin specifically, but crypto as well. Yeah, and that is the rail, as of course stood the test of time with Bitcoin since the last bear market, and I'm not gonna believe it's gonna get broken now. And I know there's still, of course, people out there fighting Bitcoin down to 47K, which is just ridiculous. And we're running out of time. Not only are we running out of time in the bear market, we're also running out of time in the larger adoption curve that we are building with Bitcoin, right? I think we're really close to the bottom either way. All right, let's get back in the chat. Ai guy here, how's it going with the love? Saying out the love. Nunya with the tunes. Yes, all the pumping. When lube, Jake the Snake. Says easy. I think Jake, I think he disappeared. I took his crown and he's just kind of sully tonight. Hey guys, says there's gonna be a Tito's night tonight. If this continues, I might have to go to the kitchen. Oh my god. 34,600 on Bitcoin. 13 million per Bitcoin soon. Damn, Flat Smack. Damn. $13 million Bitcoin. We're not bullish enough. Flat Smack is. Okay, that'd be a Bitcoin dozen. A Bitcoin dozen. Soon. Crypto. This is Perpetual Divers. How you doing, Perpetual Divers? Haven't seen you in a minute. Man, there's been a bunch of people we haven't seen in a minute. Cryptchode. Cryptchode. Gwei is moving, says Easy. Ooh. 10%. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, you're right. Oh, did you rub its bottom? Someone said earlier, if you rub Gwei's bottom, it's going to pump. We really need this damn thing to pump. It's about time. I still have an exit target about, what, 204? No. 4 cents. 4 cents and 4.6. I gotta get out of my bag. Yeah, I'm not holding this damn thing forever. All right. Anything else? 74,800. My God, guys, 800. Continuing. Let's get back over to the order books. It's one of those nights, guys. It is one of those nights. All right.
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Okay. You guys aren't bullish enough. 74,900. 900. More wreckage, man. More wreckage. 7,500 is the last. 75,000 is the last place the Bears are attempting to stand in the way. Get away. They're going to get run over by the train, man. What are you doing? Don't do it. Let's take a look at the war. Let's take a look at the war. Get out of the battlefield. You're going to get wrecked. Holy shit. I'm going to throw them into the river or the lake. Alright, the Bears camp is about ready to get overrun. Let's see what we got. There it is, 75k. 75k. We touched it. We touched the butt. We touched the butt. We got a little bit of wick there already at 75k. Coming back down, that retest 74.8. That's nothing but a complete rippage the entire evening. The entire evening, guys. Crazy. Crazy.
Go.
Still tight. Yeah. Whatever happened to Jim? Jim the gunslinger Derringer? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Jim. My guess is Jim was a Stonks guy, so he's probably still playing with Stonks since AI is still, you know, the number one game in town. That'd be my guess what happened to Jim. Jake the Snake dethroned? Yes, he was dethroned, Nanya. He was dethroned. he wasn't bullish enough. He took his crown and his throne. And yet we found out there was another King of Ohio. And he likes tacos and burritos. Okay. Los has also got a short for us as well. While Bitcoin's breaking out. Oh, there he is.
Listen, everyone.
There he is.
My name is King Ohio. I love chicken. I love Ohio. What's up? Listen.
Yep, so that's the guy who took his throne. It turns out he's a big XRP fan, too. Oh, there it is. Oh, the Bears are coming back at full force. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. So, yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of a resistance being met with a little bit of aggressive pushback. So far, we dropped about $250. Since we hit 75k. Will she continue? How's the Cosby still holding up? Are they down now? They may be down now. You guys aren't bullish enough.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
All right, let's take a look at the Kospi. Is now in the red now, about a tenth of a percent. Just another day in, of course, the foreign market. Okay, all right. I think that's it, guys. I think I'm gonna probably call it. This might be where Bitcoin finally starts to push back. Have we even had any sort of pushback? Not really. A little bit after the initial breakout when we hit 72k yesterday. Again, guys, this has only been going on. No, never mind. That was today. That's still today. Holy crap! Yeah, we have not pushed back at all. Not really. Here's the first breakout yesterday. Here it is, 69k. Yes, I hate that number. I remember yesterday, 69k. Recency bias already kicking in, guys. See how easy it is to fall into that. So we saw a pullback there initially. Then we had the second leg up today. We saw a little bit of a pushback into the trend line. Overall trend still holding since the breakout to the upside. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All right, so we can still come back down and retest a low of 73,000 flat. And again, last time we looked at the overall order book, 73,300. is still the area where the bulls have set up to defend, and that's a very, very strong level of support there. 73K. It is really fresh though. Don't forget, it's really fresh. At some point, the bears long shorts are going to overtake the bulls longs, and then we're going to see, of course, this battle, you know, eventually break down. But as of right now, it's still reaching. Still reaching. I would not want to be long or short in Bitcoin right now. I just want to stand the F out of the way. Let the dust settle. Maybe get a little bit more. Maybe get a little bit more for the longs, but at some point you're gonna get wrecked too. All right, guys. What then never gets old. Pump that sheet up. Yes, pump that sheet up. Oh my God. Nuts, guys. Nuts. Well, we haven't watched Bitcoin on the 1 minute in a long time here on my channel. A long time. I would say since back January. Probably January. Whew, never gets old, never gets old. Yes, sir, that video never gets old. I don't know where that video came from, but it still never gets old. Don't milk the bull, says Milk Money. Yeah, you don't want to milk the bull. Of course you would say that, Milk Money. Nunya says, congrats on the Bitcoin profits today. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Bitcoin is never steered me wrong. Never steered me wrong. I can't stop eating popcorn. Can't look away. All right, guys. But anyway, I gotta try to get some sleep tonight at some point. Maybe get something to drink too. My drink's getting cold. It's still possible. We still have another leg, but my God, dude, come on, just come on down already. At least touch the freaking trend line. Come on down. I can't do it. I can't do my magic when we're parabolic like this. We're so close to my target too. This is disgusting. Oh jeez. We're still holding on to a little bit of that. Yes, right on top of another level of resistance. Going back to March. Yeah, a little bit higher than that. Then yeah, we're hitting right to our target, which will be $78,000 Bitcoin. Now, will that finally be? I mean, it's still not breaking the trend, to be honest. Even still, I'm not gonna give it. Obviously, it's gonna get, of course, pushed back from there, retest, and then yeah, the whole thing will play out. We've really got to get it back in the 80s, man. 85. We got to get back above this level here. We saw back in March, or May, to really be, yeah, to really get a breakout. We got to break out higher. It would also, again, if we just touch that, come back down, we create that inverted head and shoulders I've been talking about since May. Like, we'll just do it. Just do it. All right, 74,500, 600, still holding. Order book still chopping. Again, shout out to Kim of the White Snowland on YouTube. Of course, we're able to cover this because he, of course, brings it to us for free. All right, don't pay for something to get it for free. 75,000 flat, still the biggest thing we have in our way. We did tap it, but we did not break through. Bears are starting to set up shop a little bit higher now. 75.6 next. If 75.3 breaks. If 75 flat doesn't hold, we go through 3 and then 75.6. That would take us to roughly right around here in this grand scheme of things. A lot of resistance set up there from the shoulders back here on the head and shoulder pattern we had back in April, May. Rectum, what? Damn near kill him. What the hell, Nanya? You ever look at NavX? Someone put it on my radar last year. Says EZ in the chat. We can take a look at that for you too. NavX. No, I am not familiar with that one. Too many damn coins. Let's take a look. NavX. Overall market cap now, guys, over 2.5 billion. Ooh, it's heated. NavX. Navi Protocol NavX. This one. Looks like it had a different coin before. Maybe they got a merger. I don't know what that is. That's on DexScan. Navi Protocol NavX. Oh yeah, that is the one. But it's got 2 different market caps. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, market cap is about $6 million on this particular coin. When I looked at the other one, I think it was like, was it 8? NavX. Market cap. What's the overall volume? I don't know. It's a different exchange or something. Okay, whatever. I'm over it. $6 million market cap on NAVX, 207 price action. Looking at a circulating supply of 816 million, over $1 billion. Not too bad. 81%, of course, in distribution already. Let's take a look at the market cap. Oof. Bled out, of course, against market cap. But if you're investing now, it doesn't matter. You're, of course, looking at, a closer to 100% dilution rate, right? It's already almost, of course, totally in there. I don't like the price against market cap, though. Obviously, you're going to be fighting. You're never going to see a new all-time high without a ridiculous amount of market cap. 54 million was the biggest I ever had in market cap back in November of 2024. That's back here. That's not even the peak. Look how quickly they dumped those coins. Holy shit. The biggest market cap I had was actually here when the price hit 17 cents. It's never going back to that 27 cents without a huge amount of capital. $100 million market cap ain't gonna do nothing anymore for this. And again, the highest market cap was 54. All right. Anyway, I'm just going into the weeds here. What is this project? It is on Sui. I do like Sui. Let's take a look and see what this coin's about, and then we can also take a look at the health of this project over the length of time. What's going to require in terms of market cap to get to some new highs. 74,800, attempting to get back to 75K. Another test coming soon. This is ridiculous wick, guys. If this is not even a single day, but I mean, if this was, it would only really be a super bull candle, and we saw those in the past. We just haven't seen them in a long time on a single daily candle. There's two candles on this basically for that move. Last time we saw a super bull candle was back here, right there. Thor's Day of October 2025. It was no, it wasn't October. It was July 10th. That was the last major rip we had in a single day. It was a $10,000 move from basically 110 to 120,000. All right, let's get back to this. 74,780 and 750, whatever, and some change. NavX, Navi. We're gonna do a little bit of what is this project? Navi Protocol is a modular DeFi infra that offers leading lending LSD. What's what
are you, stupid?
LSD EFI on Sui, backed by the OKX Ventures, Hashed Official, DAO5, and Mechanism Cap. We got some big partnerships attached to it. Navi Protocol's key features: capital efficient and dynamic lending interest mode. So it's a lending protocol, right? Robust LST DeFi infra service. Offers source smart contract and SDK to access hundreds of millions of the level liquidity. Take a look at their website real quick. Banking grade finance, fully on chain, trusted. 1 million plus users and process $30 billion worth of loans. Navi, not too bad. And of course we have plenty of lending protocols on every blockchain. Not too many on Sui, though, that I'm familiar with. So it's got that going for it. There, I'll give it that. All right, let's take a look at the overall market cap against what this coin could possibly produce. I've never really had a real run, right? So it never really had a real run. NavX. Yep, NavX Protocol. Navi Protocol. I like the name, but they didn't get the ticker. They really needed that ticker. And Navi's going to be a hard one to get the ticker for. I get it. If Navi Protocol had Bitcoin's market cap, yeah, we don't care about that one. That's ridiculous. Let's do something realistic. How about we start at 100 billion and see where the project will take it there. $100 million market cap would be about 12 cents on Navi. That'd be a 16x from where you're at right now. Not too bad. And of course, if Sui gets a lot more action, it gets a lot more use case, it gets a lot more, of course, demand and adoption. I don't see why we can't see multiple $100 million market cap. Why not even $500,000? Let's go to $500 million, market cap. Let's just try to keep it conservative and realistic. Looking at 61 cents. That's an 84x. That's insane. Again, the biggest market cap I've ever had was what? 100? Was it 100 million? On the market cap. I don't like the tokens, of course. 54, only 54 million. Never had a real run. It came out swinging in 2024 like a lot of other coins, but didn't really, of course, perform further after that. And Sui, honestly, also didn't really perform much after 2024. I think it hit that $5 high, so it has probably something to do with it as well. 34,800 on Bitcoin. I just can't. My OCD, guys, I can't. ADHD, whatever. So yeah, Navi. I think it'll do well. It didn't have a real run. Overall market cap's really, even if it hit the same market cap it hit last time, $50 million market cap, you're still looking at 746%. That's probably gonna happen like a day or two. The way the Easy picks them as well. LSD is good, yes. Oh no, I can't really say anything bad about this project. Every protocol is going to require everything else has. Everyone has French fries, but of course, you know, some people prefer French fries at McDonald's versus Wendy's or whatever. I think it's going to be no different with, of course, DeFi lending. And the biggest one on Ethereum is what Lido, right? And the biggest one on Bitcoin is Redin. The biggest one on Solana is I forget. And then we have this one, which is the only one I know of, on Sui. So sure, why not? 75,300 guys, continuing to reach. Oh my god, it just never ends. It never ends. All right, going to small time frames, continuing to rip. Not even attempting the pullback yet. Come on, man, come on. Continuing to run. All right, this is on the 5-minute and the single minute. 35,500 and going. Let's see where the order books are showing us now. Man, what a day, guys. Never gonna be able to go to bed. Almost 10 o'clock here in sunny Florida. Not so sunny right now, of course. It is nighttime. 75,600. We just smashed through that. So the bears are still. This is showing me a weird. Showing me 75k, like there's a gap or something. I don't know what's happening here. We're just contested now. A lot of shorts coming in. But it doesn't show we broke it yet. I think we're kind of stuck. Some of this data is just stuck. All right, let me get back to a different. Let's take a look at the war. Let's see how the war is doing over here. 75,380, 75,400 on Binance. Continuing the battle. The bears are pushing back strong now against 75.3. Again, if we break 3, we go to 75.8. That's the big one. The bears are defending right now. We already bounced off of it. 75,792. Basically 75.8, like I mentioned before. Already hit it. Will she continue? 76k. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh wow. I have no words, guys. I'm just speechless. Never had a run, and the Sui hits. I don't know. Trying to find something on Sui outside of Cetus. I see exactly what you're talking about, Easy. I commend you for it. It's a good pick. It's not bad. It's good exposure to, especially if you don't have any exposure to Sui or lending, right? Tripping balls says Nunya. Tripping balls. Go rub Gwei again, please. I'm gonna probably take a hit, man. 75,000. We see 420 on there again. I'll take a hit. I am on edge of my seat right now. This is nuts tonight, guys. Nuts. All right. Never had a. Okay. Tripping balls. Go rub Gwei again, please. I will. Oh, easy. I'll go rub it real quick for you. Oh my gosh. 13%, 14%, another 4 or 5% since the last time we were on this chart. Gwei continuing to do a little bit more rippage. Look at that on the 15-minute. Look at that on the 30-minute. On the 1 hour. Boom. Big candle on the 1 hour. Holy crap. 13, 14% on a single hour. Insane. We're going to rub it again, guys. We're going to rub it again. All right. We're going to rub it. How's that? Is that good? Dump some more pills on them. The hodl knife is over here. I forgot the hodl knife was over here. Dump more pills on the Gwei. I already got a whole bottle. Oh yeah, I can bring the other bottle, the whole bottle in here. Maybe I don't want to break Gwei, but the bottle from Miria could help too, right? I think so. Yeah, this one can help. The Canadian version of Viagra. Yes, that will help. God, what the hell? All right, let's go back to Gwei. We're trying to help Gwei back up, guys. Oh my God, these are huge. Go back to the 30-minute. There we go. Get some Gwei, more orange or more blue pills. Yes, stay above there. Stay. There we go. It's kind of working. Yeah, it's kind of working. I hope so. I hope so. Bitcoin still sitting at 75,600 on Bitcoin. My God, man. My God, man. How did this get over here? This was from Gwei. What is that doing over here? My charts are breaking, I think. What is this doing here? What the hell? I don't know. It's a tiny little Gwei thing going there. All right. Where are we? I gotta get back to the chat. Making me feel Gwei again. Los. Yeah. In the chat. Oh man. Do you guys still need the lube? Oh my God. It's yeah, maybe you need the lube. Okay, we'll get the lube going again. It put the lotion on its skin, guys. It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again. All right, there we go. Get the lube going. Whirlpool of lube going in the chat. 75,500 on Bitcoin. Still no retracement in sight. Come on, man. Come on. It's even bigger than the last run up we just had. Yeah, there's just nothing really. I mean, unless we do the same thing we did back here on Wednesday to Thursday. I mean, that's insanity. What would that look like if we did? Let's throw that on there for an idea. Going into another bull flag possibly here on Bitcoin, going into Friday in the foreign market is FOMOing in right now. FOMOing in. That's what that would look like if we did the same thing we did from Wednesday to Thursday. Okay, this was the morning open in America on Wednesday. That's what that was. So now we're seeing the foreign market open, of course, right now on Bitcoin. All right, maybe drop this a little. I mean, that takes us immediately to my target, though. My God, 78K. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. But it's still there. It's still possible. I'd say it's probably a 35% chance, a 40% chance maybe that actually plays out. Something like that into tomorrow open would be ridiculous. That sets us up for a pullback by at least 3 a.m. too. That does something like that for the morning open. Then maybe go back to trend. That could happen. And that yeah, that's still pretty damn bullish. Stupid. That's stupid. I gotta figure something out tonight because I can't stay here all night. I gotta get some sleep. Where are we at in the chat? Where are we at in the chat? Making me feel alive again. Making me feel again. I know I can't really feel this pinky anymore. I'm losing my mind.
You stupid!
Hopefully you're skimming the top on all the profits, says Nanya. Skimming the props, skimming the tops. I wonder what my portfolio is even at right now. I keep dropping my phone on the floor. All right. How you guys doing? I just looked at it earlier. I was up like 30%. Now I'm up 35% on my portfolio in the last 2 or 3 days. This is nuts, guys. Just stupid. Just stupid. Yeah, definitely take some profits if you're sitting on some. The take. Long-term holds, man. I'm still not budging. But I really was hoping to get another chance to back the truck, and we were just a little too hopeful that we would see another drop. All right. Let's see. Uni's up 5% in the last. That's another alert I had on my phone. Let me take a look at the Uni and see what that's doing. It's up 1.3 since the foreign market open. This has been on a rip too recently, almost up to $4. Oh my gosh, we're changing some of my my buys, man. I've been saying for like the last few months, any time buying Uni under $4 is a good time to buy. We're still under $4 though. Same thing with Ondo. Anything under 40 cents, a good time to buy. Now at 36 cents, getting close. Link under $10, gone. Can't do that no more. How about Tau, BitTensor under 200? Can't do that no more. How about Swee, 6.7 on Swee? You guys buying these Swee at 6.7? You can't do that no more. Now sitting at 75 cents. We're just running out of the good times, right? The good times. I hope you guys bought enough. Just in case. You don't want to be foaming in right now to buy, but we are going to eventually stop the bear. Okay, ADA really didn't do too much yet. It's back to 20 cents, but it was grinding this for a long time. It was bound to break out eventually too. That was at 17.3 just on Wednesday, so about 3 cents up. Not too bad. 20% move overall on ADA. Ethereum outperformed it though. Holy shit. What what is this? Almost 30% now. 29% move on ETH. 28%, insane, and still reaching. All right, 75,300. Will she hold? This is it, guys. Will she hold? This is the moment of truth. The moment of truth tonight. All right, we are getting to the point where it's just ridiculous. We don't see a pullback. Let's get back over here. Come on, send it. All right, making me feel alive again. I'm just gonna tease Bitcoin with a little bit of this. Do it. There it is. One little wick down there. Another little wick down there. My God, it's probably just going to go back down the trend line. 74,500, 74,600 still could hold. That's kind of what we're looking at right there. Let's see. Los, what do we have, Los?
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
What the heck, Los? All right, Bears are winning. Yes, they're winning right now at the moment. Possibly pushing Bitcoin back to 75 flat, 75,100 right now. 88K tomorrow, says Nunya. Damn, you are not bullish enough, says Nunya in the chat. Oh my God. Oh jeez, guys. Where is it? Which one is it? Which am I clicking on? It's here somewhere. I don't even know where it went. Someone showed me the thing. The thing. And it's gone. I'm getting tired. I don't know where it is anymore. Mr. 100. I don't even know. Go the F to sleep. How about that one? Is it that time for that yet?
Audible Inc. presents Go the Fuck to Sleep.
It's been a long time since we played that one. Yes. We're getting close. We're getting close to those days coming back, guys. Bull market might come back sooner than we think. All right. It wasn't that one I was looking for. It was another one. And I don't remember where it is. This one. Yes, you're not bullish enough.
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
How about a fortune cookie? As we wait for Bitcoin to pull back. How about a fortune cookie? Okay. I got one left. I've been saving it for a special day. And today's pretty special. Technically it is. No, it's not Friday yet. We're only at 10 p.m. Eastern. Florida time. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see what we got tonight on the 4chan cookie. Because I'm probably just getting a little hungry. Bitcoin's still hanging out. 75,100. What the hell is this? Make a custom fortune cookie. Okay. It says time is the wiser. What? What? I can't read this shit. Let me see if I can get this going. 75,000 flat. Counselor, the wisest counselor. Time is the wisest counselor. Yes. And you realize that with crypto. You test your patience and, of course, your pain tolerance. All right, 75K. Will she hold? Nope. Boom. Just lost it. Coming down to possibly the trend line. No. Coming back to 75K. We don't want to lose it all yet, he says. All right, let's get back over here. The order books. What are we dealing with here? I think it's broken. I think that is broken. Okay, no. I see. It's just really effed up. What is going on with this order books? All right. It's just really tight, man. 75,000, just attempting to hold there. The Bears are really trying to knock it back right here. It's the strongest level the Bears had set up. 76 is still loading. 77 is still loading. 75 is the largest level. The Bears are, of course, out to defend, getting all their whale friends to short Bitcoin at the right moment. Damn, it's getting tight, guys. Oh,
Go. Tight. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna see it. See it pull back down to at least 74.3, 74.5, 74.6. Eat a fortune cookie. Oh, jeez. 88K tomorrow. Nunya said earlier. 88K tomorrow. Can't believe my AIs, says Nunya. Easy also got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah. What is this? The stock guy. I'm gonna refresh it.
That is kicking your ass on the other side of every trade.
So I learned a new strategy. It's called Bollinger Bands with RSI.
Bollinger Bands,
Let me explain, right? So I think we actually might have a setup. When it goes below, so the line, that very bottom line is at like the 24.
This dude is outperforming you by 30% year over year, by the way.
I don't know what the 24 number means. I don't know what it means. It just means market is going to shift up, I think. Also, it had one of the wicks has to close below the lower Bollinger Band, I think. I'm pretty sure. So let's put in a long position and let's see what happens.
And if he's not outperforming you, I guarantee you he's making generational f***ing wealth. He could buy your bloodline because he's got all of his kids on Roblox and Minecraft buying his trading course.
So we put our take profit at that high and the stop loss at that low. So this should be a pretty good setup. It's kind of just consolidating right now. I don't really...
This motherfucker is in first grade right now, probably selling snacks on the playground and is in $90 a month trading course.
I don't really know what's happening, but it is going up. Oh, we are about to hit take profit. We're so close. This is an immaculate trade setup. Stop edging me. Yes, we hit take profit. That strategy was OP. I'm going to keep using this one. Follow for day 15.
I quit. Y'all thought AI was going to take my job? Alfalfa over here. This is the
Oh, I love it. Bitcoin trying to hold 75K. Attempting to keep it going. All right, let the Canucking begin. Oh my god. Oh wow, fortune cookie. You guys sent a fortune cookie for 380 jewels. Yes, 380 jewels. The jewels. Oh my gosh, 6-7. Jen cooked us. Yeah, they did. Damn, Bitcoin's still bouncing off 65K. What? Dump it already. Come on. Crypto Archie's his back. What? Crypto Arches? Archie? Or which one? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Archies or Arches? I don't know what you mean, Los. Jeez. What is he doing anyway? Because he's not getting what if to $1 billion market cap, that's for sure. Nope. 75K still holding. This is crazy. This is nuts. When will we end? When will it end? When will the reckoning end for the bears? The bears out there crying. They're literally climbing on poles, guys. Bears climbing poles. Yes, still. Yes, they are. Even the bears are bullish right now. The bear incident, yes, from earlier.
On Highway 56.
Are you calling about a bear?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it's on the power pole.
Yeah, it's alive.
Yes. Just leave it be.
Okay.
And because I already called the game of fish.
Just leave it be. Oh man. When is it gonna end? All right, I think we're getting exhausted, man. I think we need a pullback. I said the same thing though. The entire month, almost every single day in April. So you just never know when it comes to Bitcoin, especially crypto. But we did climb entirely to the sell-off range in April. That was the difference, right? Back in April, we just ripped it all the way up there until we hit that, of course, target. And yeah, that was the last time we reached up there. It's different. It's a little different this time because we're technically breaking out soon. All right, 75,000 flat still on Bitcoin. Good Lord, we're still close to Caesar winning. What? What do you mean, Easy? Can we slow clap for ZBEC? Let's take a look and see what's going on with ZBEC. Some of these smaller coins, man, the longer we do this for Bitcoin, and if we consolidate a little bit, help a little bit more for the smaller coins. But yeah, smaller coins are going to start moving now. Oh, damn, look at this. Gwei's already 20% now. Gwei, 2 cents 6. 20% already up tonight. Holy cannoli, guys. Holy Canucks. Holy Canucks. All right, ZBEC, 3.5%. Nothing too crazy, but since Wednesday, it's still doing all right. 22% since Wednesday. Could be more. Could be more. The bigger boys are doing better than that, right? Like I'm looking at the XRP, 35%. ETH, pretty much damn 30%. What are we looking at? Solana. How's Solana been doing since Wednesday? 20%. I mean, these are kind of normal moves, right? I want something better. I want something bigger. All right, 35 still holding on Bitcoin. What else do we have in here? Anything else moving? Anything else moving? Take a look at trends too while we're hanging out tonight. It's never going to end tonight, apparently. It's the show that never ends. Overall market cap now sitting at 2.52 trillion. Insane. Looking at trending coins tonight. This is going to be Bitcoin XRP. Yes, it is. Bitcoin XRP. Doge is trending, guys. What? Doge is back. This could be the beginning of a rally, a real rally. Let's take a look at Doge. Wow. Holy crap. Since today, is that just today? My God, that's just today. Yeah, it looks like 10% up just in the last 24 hours. About 12% move. Nothing too crazy on Doge yet on the last 2 days. Okay. All right. What else? What else? I was going to look at I was going to look at the rest of the trending markets. Let's see. Anything else trending? Pump.fun, Cardano. It's all the big boys, guys. Like I keep telling everybody, this pump has just been for the big boys. BNB. Yep, big boys. Tokenized Invesco. Tokenized NVIDIA. Hype. Right? Top 10's all just the big boys. What else we got? Tokenized SpaceX. Bitway. That's BTW. That's been trending lower, right? Because it did have 1,000% move in the last few months. Aerodrome Finance is trending. Cashcat's trending. Yeah, I really Beat is taking another beating. Wow, they're 18% down in the last 24 hours. Yeah, damn. Beat taking a beating still. Any other big movers here on the on today? Not really. Sauce Coin up 25% or 25,000%. Holy shit. Sauce. That meme, yeah, that meme. That one came out today. So yeah. Reaching for dumb memes. There's one there. Going into the top 50 assets here, we got 100,000% on collective evidence of 0 days. CEZ. That one just launched today as well. And what else got going on crypto? That's about it. I'm in the top 50 right now, so kind of reaching, literally. 75,000 broken now, guys. There it is. 74.8 now, of course. Yeah, being possibly a pullback here soon. Let me get back to my other chart. And again, we can go a little bit lower. We can come back down to 74,500 and continue the shorter time frame rip, still bullish. Or we can go back to the overall trend line, and that would still be bullish as well, 73,300. If we want to give a little bit of breathing room for Bitcoin, even a little further down, we can come back for support about 71,600. So, where are we realistically going to go, guys? If it's anything like we've seen the last few days, it's going to keep freaking ripping. It's Friday. It's got to slow down. Look, all liquidity is starting to leave the markets. It wasn't $22 billion like we saw on the first trading day on Wednesday. That was parabolic. We were starting to slow down realistically. All right, volume right now sitting almost 11 billion, picking up a little bit in the foreign market, a little bit more. This is pure FOMO. This is just pure FOMO. Stronger level now at 75K for, of course, pullback still there. No, they lost it. 74,900. They did lose a little bit of ground, and the bulls are still pushing back. 74,800 is probably going to be a battleground. That's where we're at right now, actually. 74,800. You can see that in the, of course, the order books. If we lose that, then we can come back down the trend line. All right, what else we have here? The bear ended up dying and got electrocuted, says Los. Really? Is that how it died? I thought they shot it. I thought they killed it. Yeah. Jake the Snake is also still here. How's it going, Jake the Snake? EAP, what?
Ah, yes. I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit? Oh, your buddy.
Yes, of course, cleverly placed there, right as soon as we lose 75K on Bitcoin. But Jake, you said it was going to get stopped out at 73 tonight. I has your crown, sir. I have your crown. All right. Archie back shots. What? Archie back shots? What? Archie's out there doing shots? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Crypto Coochie back shots. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. All right. Jake says, my bad. No, we could probably see 73,000 returned here soon, but we're still ripping. We're still holding so far. A trend line though, 73,300. If we go back to the trend line here in quick succession, that's where we're gonna land. We have not had a single pullback today since the rip this morning. Nope, not really at all. Not at all. Holy crap, guys. All right. So with that being said, I guess I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna try to catch some Z's. I've talked very tired. I've been doing live stream now for about a few hours, right? A few hours. I forgot the Koreans FOMO. Yes, they do. They do FOMO. And they do, of course, use a lot of leverage. They're probably getting the most wrecked right now. Jacob Snake says, that's okay. I got another one with my Happy Meal today. Of course, another crown for the king. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna go. It's probably gonna be probably slowing down here on out. Although the volume hasn't slowed down, right? The volume hasn't slowed down. It's still picking up on Bitcoin. Almost 11 billion on the overall volume. It's just another day in crypto. There's a big battleground at 74,800. Again, if we smash through that, the bears don't have any line of defense now until about 75.6, 75.3. It's gonna be 75.3. Yeah, you can see it here. We already broke through a lot of it. They don't hardly have anything left set up. Honestly, they could really, if we break through 74,800, it could just keep going to 76. The next point of control is 76,000 for the bears. And it's not that strong either. Not right at the moment. Again, they could always capitulate and move their territory, their turf. But yeah, it's possible we still see 76 tonight, guys. It's possible. There isn't hardly anything left here. We already broke through most of their control, and now it's just a battleground. So we're stuck right now between 75 flat and 78,800. Not 75 flat, 75.3 and 75,800. If we lose 75.3, then we're coming back down to retest 74 and some change, right? 74,300 more than likely. This is a really short time frames. Really short. There's hardly any data here. There's nothing. I'm reaching, man. I'm reaching. There's hardly any heat, right? There's hardly any heat. 74,050. What the fuck is that? 74,300. That's more realistic right there, right? That's kind of pointing to something, but it's a tiny glimmer of hope there. We just got up here. 73,700. More than likely, that's going to be a stronger hold for the bulls if we do retreat a little bit farther. And then beyond that, yeah, it's just all place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. All right. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm gonna be here all night. If I don't leave, I'm probably gonna stay up until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I won't get any sleep, and I'll be cranky. So I'm gonna head out. But you can definitely tell that the bull season is going to be a good one, right? If we're having a bull rally, bullish rally in a bear market, It's going to be a good bull season. It's going to be good, guys. I'm excited to see my portfolio is going to be at the end of 2028, 29. And we're starting to, of course, maybe end the bear market sooner, just like we started the bull market sooner, just like we hit the a new all-time high before the halving events. Like we're starting to speed things up. And I think once we get more investor confidence with clarity, and of course the CFTC coming out saying, we don't need clarity, we'll just do it ourselves. If we don't get clarity, the investors are going to be fine. I think that's going to be probably good news for, of course, venture capitalists wanting to invest big bucks going into 2028, guys. All right, so have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning, wherever you guys are. Thanks again for coming out and supporting my live. We're going to be back again tomorrow with 3 shows, guys. We have, of course, of course, Foreign Market Open, and we have the Patreon Live tomorrow night. Or we're going to have, of course, another night of debauchery. And yes, it is noon Thailand time. Easy, yes. Get your shit together. Says Easy. Yep, it'll be noon. I'll be hanging out with you guys at noon at midnight in the States. So it's going to be different. It's going to be different over there. I'm actually going to be 11 hours inverted, I think. Or 13. I think it's 13. We're 1 hour off from being a perfect inversion from Eastern Standard Time in terms of time zone, right? It's midnight over there. It's going to be 12 o'clock in the afternoon here, right? Of course, the other way around, basically, in a nutshell. All right, buy Swiftcoin, says Crypto Quint. Pump his bag. Buy shitcoin, yes. Way to the moon, says Nick Lovett on the way out. Way to the moon. 74,000, still holding 800. Oh my God, guys, what the hell? I'm never going to leave. If I don't leave now, I'm never going to leave. Okay, dump it. Dump it. Later, guys.
They call them dump. Big, massive dump.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my keys. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Do my world is more wrong and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I want more. Hollywood shop in the door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
It's still there, guys. 74,800. I was hoping it would just dump. It's really wicking, though. It's really wicking. Oh my God damn it. All right, yeah, it might actually keep going. It's probably just going to keep going. All right, guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. We're Nunya in the chat called 88K. 88K, crazy man. Maybe if we continue to rip, maybe we'll see 76,000 by tomorrow morning. I'm probably not going to ask more than that. Again, we got to pull back at some point, right? Capitulation, way too much up, way too soon. Not a pullback in sight still. Hopefully we see, of course, some sort of moves tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you all again soon.
When will then be now? Soon.